Up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to my Power Book 2 Ghost Episode 9 Predictions Live. So if you're here and you're watching live, I appreciate you all for joining me. I got a couple predictions, couple things that I think may or may not happen, and what I think maybe should happen for Episode 9. I can't believe it. The damn Power Book 2 Season 1 is already over, just like that. These are the last 2 episodes. These are the episodes we wouldn't have actually seen because they didn't film it yet. And that's why the season was delayed so much. And then they finally were able to film it a few months ago when things kind of loosened up. So with the restrictions, with everything going on with, the world. But anyway, I've always wondered, and I don't have any definitive proof, did they change anything? Did they keep it the exact same way that they were going to keep it before this happened? I mean, by that time, they had already played some episodes. We already saw them play the first half. They finished up these last 2 episodes after the first 5 episodes was finished. That's why we had the 3 months off. So did they change anything? Make a couple tweaks? Have it tweaking? Like Prom Queen 1985. I don't know. Now, also in this video, I'm going to give some predictions and talk about what the trailer, I'm going to break down the trailer for Episode 9. And also, I'm going to put up the link if you guys want to come and talk about Power. You can come up and talk. If you're scared, if you're shy, don't be scared. It's all right. It's also the option where you can still talk and you don't have to have the camera visible. You can still just come and talk and say what's up. So don't be scared. It's all good. All right. Let me give a couple of these comments. I see you guys here waiting. I appreciate it. Osborne Carter, what's good, brother? You was here waiting. You was first, man. I appreciate it for coming through. Let's see. Lou Will, what's good? What's good? What's up, brother? How you doing? You back for another old book 2 review. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming back. Robbie Jr. 6'8", what's good, big bro? Gave the vid a thumbs up, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, and everybody else, if you can, I appreciate it. Put a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Of course, all forms of support is appreciated. At the very minimum, you can at least click a thumbs up and subscribe. So thank you very much. I appreciate you, big dog, Big Rob. Let's see, you Josh Hand, you can't wait to see what I predict. I appreciate it, man. I got a couple things. I wonder if it's going to be shocking. I'm not going to say it's going to be that shocking, but I will say it will be interesting. So we'll say that. What's up? What's up, Native Beja? Let me know if I pronounced that right. Is it Beja? Native Beja. What's good? Looking good in that picture, girl. What's up? What's up? Brother Ray, what's good, Brother Ray? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for coming through. Cash Money, you always here as always. Got my back. I appreciate it. Let me get to a couple more comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and start breaking down what I predict. All right. Yankees, what's popping, J-Mo? What's popping, Yankees? Checking in on Twitch. I appreciate you for checking in on Twitch with me. Support Gaming, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you for coming through. And you watching this while you enjoy a McRib. Hey, I used to like McRibs back when I used to get down with that pork, but that's a little bit too much pork for my folk right about now. But I did used to like it with the barbecue sauce. Now, I was a kid back then. Now, the last time I had a McRib and I was somewhat of an adult in high school, I realized it ain't really all that. But hey, if you enjoy it, Have a good one. But, you know, hey, I heard it ain't been around for a while and it's back. So go ahead and get some of that baby back McRib while you can, if that's what you like, bro. Christian, what's good, sis? You watching me on the smart TV as well, checking in on Facebook. I appreciate you, sis, and I appreciate your support as always. You watching on Facebook. I appreciate you watching on Facebook. Let's see, Dre Herb, what's up? What's up? I appreciate you. What's good, man? Let's see. You had to since it came back. I must have missed what you said before that. All right, so my damn screen, I'm getting a little thingy thing over there and over there, and it over there. It's bothering me. It's getting to me, but I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm gonna keep it going. I got a couple things I want to talk about. Sometimes I be harder on myself. I know we all be hard on ourselves, man. So don't think I'm any different. You know, I'm always harder on myself. So, Cocoa Butter Barbie, hey, sis, what's good? How you doing? Oh, there we go. Appreciate you for coming through. That she's one of my members, one of my special membership area. Speaking of membership area, everybody that's part of the members and my Patreon family, I did post my new power video there for you guys to get early access. It is the video for my breakdown for episode 8 recap. So check it out. I try to give you guys as much as I can. I don't know if it's enough, but I'm trying my best. Let's see. J Mo, big shout out from Queens. That's what's up, Big Dale. That's what's good. What's good, man? Hey, if y'all out there, you can give me a shout out. Tell me where you from. I'll shout you out on the screen. So if y'all want to let me know you want me to give you a shout out, go ahead and type it. And then after these shout outs, here we go. I'm gonna break it on down. Fred Harris, what's up? What's good? What's good? And you know, don't forget this is live, so you get a live shout out live on screen. You want me to give a shout out like Angie? You want me to give a shout out like do you want to do it Angie shout out, or you want to do it Lorenzo? I see you indeed you're going to be a man now. See that? I feel that. Well, hey, or do you want me Egan shout out? Or do you want my ghost? Here go my ghost. I don't know if my ghost is that good. Let's see. Hey, Tommy. Let me know what the hell you do. Think, Tommy. Think. You have to be careful what you do. We just can't go ahead and just take out the primaries without enough information. That's my ghost. That's what's up. Fred Harris from Birmingham, Alabama. What's good? What's good? Let's see. That's right. We are our own worst critic. You're 100% right. Lil Guap, the new Dre. They trying to make him out to be the new Dre. Hey, that's a good point, Mello. Mellow fellow, that's a great point. We might see how Dre wasn't really worth nothing in the beginning and how they grew him into being who he was. Hey, Lil Guap may be the next Dre. They may, by the time it's in season 5, he may be stabbing everybody in the back and trying to move his way up, being friends with Tariq, stabbing him in the back, doing all kind of stuff. That would be interesting, huh? I mean, Lil Wop, because that's what his mouth looked like after every time he did come in contact with somebody. They just busting him up. He always moist. He around the dude, is just his mouth getting moist anytime a fist is around. But anyway, hey, Charles Smith, this is a good question. Do I think Effie is going to betray Tariq again? Most definitely. I mean, she already betrayed him in that episode. Why the hell did she run her mouth to Braden and say that he was the product with her? That was uncalled for. She didn't even know if he was cheating or not. She just assumed. He in school. He got stuff to do. You just popped up and just expected him to drop everything and then sold him out for nothing. So, yeah, she going to betray him again. I wouldn't, as much as she is a perfect fit for him, she ain't trustworthy. And that's why I wouldn't mess with Effie. And also, it's another thing I'm gonna bring up that I was speaking with somebody about, and it's about, do you think it has something to do with they trying to make the dark skinned girl the bad girl, as in Diana, and the light skinned girl, the Lauren, as the good girl? Or do you think Effie kind of balanced that out? Y'all let me know. I was talking with somebody and they felt that they shouldn't have, Tasha was considered the bad girl, and the light skinned woman and Angie was considered the good. And they could have actually reversed the roles, and Lauren actually would probably have been a better fit because she could look more like she was mixed and possibly Puerto Rican and black, more so than Diana. But, you know, we'll see. Ghost versus Tariq, who will win? Come on, support. Anybody versus Tariq. Tariq takes a L. Okay? Ghost would destroy Tariq. Destroy Tariq. Come on, man. Tariq has no choice, no options in that one. Kristen Chirac in the building. Do we even still call it that? Ain't heard it had been called that in a while. I don't know. They probably always gonna call it that somewhere after what it's been going through. You like my ghost? I don't know. I said it. I'm in love with a teacher. I'm in love because I'm a tweaker. That's my Zeke. And they call me Zika virus. Lauren, y'all being nice, man. I don't know if that ghost was that good. I know I'm a little behind. Let me catch up on these comments right quick. I like that like. Who put the like down on Facebook? Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, I appreciate you for the like on Facebook. Let's see. Wraith, solid ghost impression. Need to be faster though, like 1.75 on YouTube vid. I appreciate you. Zeke is at the club getting drink. Carrie is the bartender. I know that's right. You think you do a Tasha impression? Oh yeah, you ain't never heard my Tasha. A lot of people like my Tasha. It's funny to me. I don't think it's that good, but I don't really think none of my stuff is that good. So, like I say, I'm my own worst critic. But here go my Tasha. Hold on, let me get in the character. Oh hell no! The ghost, you over here trying to run over here with Angie, and you think you gonna leave me here? Hell no! I'm gonna fix you. You know, I thought we was in this together. Hell no! I'm about to go and get with Sean. We gonna go ahead and get roll on. We gonna go ahead. He gonna be a good gym coach. He gonna be in shape. He gonna go ahead and work it out. That's my Tasha. Like I say, I don't think it's that good. Fudgy Babe, hey, one of my long time members. I appreciate you, Fudgy Babe. Let's see. Anybody think Jackie Long is Rico? That's a good one. I had to think about that one for a second. Let me see. Cash Money say he do. Let's see. Rico, where you? Rico St. Patrick. I don't know what you're talking about on that one. Support. Edmund Dantes, what's up? Peace, Jay. Keep giving us more dope content. Kareem can never be ghost. They trying to make a fish swim up a tree. You ain't lying. He ain't ready. He ain't about that life. He ain't go through the same situation. I mean, he's just now really being born. It's like he just now coming into the world on his own now within the last year. And so he don't know. Now he's learning everything as he go. And he's starting at a too high of a level at that. Lauren Craig, Tariq should have seen it coming. Fool him once, shame on her. Fool him twice, shame on him. You ain't lying. And something ain't right with her giving up $24,000, $25,000 just them out. She's do the selling. Like he helped sell it and move it. And how the hell could you give up that much profit? I can see if she said, I give you 5,000 or 8,000. 24,000. What in the world? He should have been in love, actually. He should have been straight. He shouldn't actually have stopped. He should have fell asleep up in that putty. Okay? He should have fell asleep up in it. Hey, you just broke me off 24,000 and you sold the drugs and in 20 weeks. Hey, I'm be coming to the door just like glazed donut. I'm going to sleep in that like silly putty. Like, what? We might go to Vegas. We might go to Vegas this weekend and get married. Like, I would straight be like trying to figure something out. You did something happen. Effie, yeah, she a bad girl, good looking. She ain't that trustworthy though, and that's the problem. But damn, she did all the work and broke her. He a pimp. He a pimp. You say he took it out. Hey, I thought he was gonna smack about 4-5 more waves in the back of his head. I thought he was gonna mess around and smack a damn typhoon in the back of Tariq's head. The way it came his head, I thought that Tariq was just about to be a goner, straight up. So all kind of stuff. Tariq, he been fortunate. I did have something I wanted to show about that. I'm glad y'all brought that up. But yeah. It's just that she's not trustworthy, and Tariq ain't asking the right questions. Of course, that's built for the show, but I would have to know who her connect was if I was him. I would more than what he know. I mean, I'd get that money wrong, but at the same time, he don't have any idea who he messing with. I mean, she could be setting him up and be the damn feds. And she trying not to go to jail or trying to avoid a case. And so she's setting him up. Now, it is good that he actually didn't touch none of the stuff for the most part and let her do it all. But let me catch up with some of these right here. And then I miss a lot of y'all comments. Let's see. Christian, hey, y'all noticed that one time he was on time for class. They don't really show him in school no more. Was it just me that noticed? They only show him in one class all the time. It's like he only take one class at school. Jay, did you see how shook Tariq was when Too Big ran up on him? Oh yeah. When is Tariq gonna smash that fine ass? Why is Mary J so dramatic in every scene? All right. Tariq was definitely. I thought he didn't drop the boo boo. Went to Too Big, grabbed him, because then he really realized he with a real person. All the little stuff he pulled on the little white boys he go to school with, that wasn't about to work with Too Big. And he in trouble with Too Big because he can't win in that relationship. He gonna have to find somebody to take Too Big out, or find some way to set him up to end back up in jail, because Too Big gonna want too much money. There's nothing that he can do to stop him. And he need that money for his mom and stuff, so he can't do that in the relationship. There's something wrong with that one. And Tariq ain't gonna never smash for that professor. That ain't gonna happen. She ain't interested in him, and he ain't got enough game for that. That's major league right there. So that ain't about to happen. All right. And yeah, Kane, I thought Tariq was about to be destroyed with Kane, and that's another thing that's gonna happen with this new episode coming up. Remember, Kane already wanted to take Tariq out and wanted him killed. Okay, now here's the thing, and they didn't exactly answer this question yet. Remember, after they killed Baby Boy Blue, they sent that picture to the GTG. McCain got the picture. GTG sent the picture back to Kane, and they said, you gonna go and pay for it. So then he called that number back and said, whoever left this, whoever did this is dead. Does he know it was Tariq that did that? He know Tariq is alive and it didn't work, but he don't know exactly what happened. Michael said, I skipped your, man, I told y'all here, I'm going to put the link up. You guys are more than welcome to come up live. It's a lot of comments. I wish you guys could see the screen on what I see, on how the comments come. So, hey, if you come up live, you won't get your comment missed. That's the only way I can tell you you can make it, y'all. You want that comment, you got to make it. So, Let's see. I see a couple other comments, but you know, it's a lot coming up. Let's see. Tariq gonna set Kane and 2-Bit to go to jail for 10 years. Tariq marries Effie Diana and they move into a penthouse. Tariq and Braden open up a night. They drug money. Diana or Effie gets pregnant, have twins, boy and girl. Like they just live the exact same life as they parents. That would be crazy though, huh? If it did work out that way, they could write it that way, but that would be corny in a way to do that, because we already saw that show. But it is what it is. Let me get to a couple of these comments I missed. Let's see. I'm gonna go back some and get a couple. Let's see. Effie. Let's see. Effie is who Monet would want Diana to be. That's true. That is true. And Monet is who Tasha thinks she is, but she not. That's what that is. Tasha thinks she's Monet, and Monet would like Diana to be Effie, which is crazy. And Monet, another thing that I'm gonna bring up in this breakdown is her kids call her Monet by her first name. They don't really call her Ma, except Diana does sometimes. Kane definitely call her Monet all the time. And so she already built a relationship with them basically where it wasn't like a parental motherly relationship. That's probably why she ended up on her ass, but that was accidental. He tried to, apologize and pick her up, and she act like he straight shoved her. I mean, he was in the middle of that. It was the heat of the moment. He yanked. She fell. She a tiny little thing. It was wrong. It was an accident. Nevertheless, he only called her Monet. He now don't call her mom. And now they in the adversarial role. So, that's tripped out. And I'm wondering now. I know some people that I grew up with, they called their mother by their first name, and they wasn't trying to sell drugs and kill her. They still loved their mom. So I can't exactly say that it's the same, but it is interesting. Like, you think Monet is gonna kill Zeke girl? She did look at her like she was gonna kill her, and in my next video, I did say something about that. But yeah, that is something. She did look like she won. I think that she wished she could be with Zeke. That's the way she act, and she look at him like he's they way out of this, and she trying to protect him so much, as if like when he make it, he need to be taking care of her and paying for her and stuff. And he actually feel that way, like he want to do this and that. She buying him Rolex, this and that, in a way to make him feel guilty and feel as if he need to pay them back and owe them. When in reality, he don't need that Rolex and this and that. In 1 year, he'll be in the NBA and be able to do whatever he need to do. Why he need this? He don't even need all that, but it's all a mental thing. Now, yeah, it may have helped with his game so that he wasn't so nervous because she say, hey, you already made it. But at the same time, it's a mental psychology thing in the sense of they looked out for me, I owe them type thing. So, we'll see how it go. All right, I got a guest coming up. We're gonna talk with Mr. Ed Dantes. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Jay, keep giving us more dope
Hey, how you doing, man?
Bro.
Hey, that's what's up, right? Appreciate
Long time.
Well, your name used to be what? Fahim, right?
That's my name, bro. Edmund Dantes is a character. I'm like the writers on Power. Okay. I like that character. You know the Count of Monte Cristo?
that Fahim.
Yeah, can you hear me, Jay?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
hear
hear me?
you. Can you see me? You hear me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can see. No,
All
but
right. All right. So what's up, man? What's up on your mind with the power? What's up?
hey, bro, I've been catching Go reviews. That's how I've been watching, seeing different scenes. Like I was saying, bro. They trying to make Tariq. They trying to make him somebody he not a little bit too fast, like you said. You know, he Ghost. You know, they named it Ghost, but Ghost started out on the corner, right? Tariq, he got his own empire.
Right. Right. From zero.
Make from as a teenager, where Ghost stepped up the ladder. You know, he climbed the ladder. So it's just weird, man, seeing that.
The realistic way, most people.
Yeah, it's unrealistic, Jay, man. So I'll be watching it, you know, seeing a little clips here and there, and I'll be like, come on, man. But you know, how you like Mary J's acting, bro?
Man, so Mary J. As and you see, all right, but same lot in the sense that they and they just right at border. You know what I mean? If they keep doing more, it may start to mess it up. Some of her stuff that messes up with me when she acts hard. I don't like that. I don't buy that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, when they try to make her act hard all the damn time. Actually, that's part of the problem.
Yeah,
that's not realistic. Who could be hard all the time? You know what I mean?
Right.
Even the hardest dudes that I know is some of the funniest cats too.
Yeah, you know they
ain't that hard all the time, but
like Cat Williams said, dang, you wake up hard, you banging on cereal, but
right. Angry at breakfast? You angry at breakfast, nigga? Right. You angry at cereal?
Bro, look, I was watching another cat break it down, and he was saying how it's improved some. He was saying how what the Power Universe is seeing is really what Tasha wanted, right? She wanted her family to be this drug family because they treat them kids like soldiers. The father, he whooped the heck out of Kane. You know what I'm saying? He said, and he said something. He said, don't ever touch my wife. He didn't say don't touch your mother. He said don't touch my, you know what I mean? And they treat them like soldiers. Whereas Ghost was he was doing the exact opposite. He was like, nah, y'all need to stay away from that. Y'all need, this is my safe space. I'm not trying to have y'all involved because this is what it's gonna turn into. That's what Tasha wanted. So the Power fans, if they're thinking y'all are seeing what the TETRIS would have looked like had it gone the way Tasha and Tommy wanted it to go.
Yeah, right. I mean, the difference is really, and it's the realistic way. He came like we was just saying from the bottom and worked it up. He know that this is not a good life. He know it's dangerous. He's seen it firsthand. He not getting in at the top or in the middle like they are, seeing all the glamour and glitz and thinking, oh, I could be a drug dealer, this and that. Hey, I'm moving weight. Let's get coke. Let's flip coke. We flip coke.
Right.
Pills and weed. Like, no, it doesn't work that way, man. Like,
yeah. What path are you taking, Tariq?
Right.
I'm going to take dope dealing 101, and then we're going to take corner boy. You know, that's the next progression.
Exactly. Right. And you got to think about it. By the time like Ghost was Tariq age, how many fights would he have been in, you know, growing up in the hood? You know what I mean? And things. Like if Tariq get locked up for anything and get into a fight, he destroyed. He's somebody's bitch now. You know what I mean? He can't do nothing.
He's done.
He ain't ready. He ain't affiliated.
Right.
What could he do if he got locked up?
Not at all.
Nothing. He'd be trying to buy smokes and stuff for people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
When Two-Bit ran up on him, I was like, if Tariq was smart, he would have mentioned Tommy, right? He would have been like, hey man, you know, you might want to back up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Tommy, but I guess Two-Bit, they don't know. Both of them don't know what's going on with Tommy, because
right.
Tommy called Two-Bit right before he left and was like, hey, you be cool. But you know, I guess they don't know that. They don't know what each other knows. But that's what I would have said if I was Tariq. Like, bro, you might want to ease up. I know you want to Tommy soldier, so be cool. That is my uncle.
Right.
You know, he let him punk him though.
Right. But it's like what you say. Tariq don't know what Tommy may or may not have told him, and and he would be on the bad end of that. So, you know, and then dude don't know nothing about Tariq. So, but that's a good point though. If he was smart, he would probably try to get some, but that was such a surprise to him though. So, but you know, if he started to try to figure out a way, because he got to get rid of Two-Bit, because in the trailer it's saying that he want 50K now.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that'll be 75K in what, a week? Tariq can't afford to keep up with that. And he really only came up with that 24, luckily, because it was parents' weekend. So it was enough people. And Effie came through willing to have enough product and split it with him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have had you ain't gonna make 24K off of no pills and weed in the weekend.
No,
yeah. And he wouldn't have made the money. He would be dead.
He would. Yeah, they gonna have to kill Tariq. He's either gonna have to, like you said, like you just said a second ago, he's either gonna have to get them sent up, get somebody to kill him. I'm thinking he's probably gonna use Monet to kill Two-Bit.
Somehow try to figure some way to do something. But then again, I know that's hard because they ain't in connection with each other and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe he try to send Two-Bit off on some send-off mission, maybe.
Yeah.
Against Kane. Hope they wipe each other out. That would be perfect.
Right.
But he may not be smart enough to pull that off. That's a complicated mission right there.
That's a complex chess move. His father he would have been able to manipulate. You know what I'm saying? But he's too junior. He's a junior executive. You know, he's not. That's the but no, man. I really didn't want that, man. Just to hop on here with you, man, and say, hey, like I said, you know, they kind of going kind of fast with it, man. And I'm still biased. I want to see Raising Kanan. That's the one I really want to take a look at.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too, because it seemed like it'd go back to how Power was with the gangster grittiness and stuff, and you know, street level. It probably even a little better because it won't even have the club stuff. It'll be just all street level gangsterism type stuff, which, you know, that's what a lot of people was tuning in for. You know,
absolutely, and it was authentic too. You know, it wasn't anything that was forced. It seemed like the writing is forced for this one, bro.
Right, exactly. And you know, I'm interested to see that, because right now I guess we gotta watch Tariq, you know, origin story in a way. And you know, that's cool or whatever, but his beginnings is kind of boring with this college stuff. I mean, that's just not what I was looking for. Some people was looking for that. That's fine or whatever. But the best episodes to me is the episodes without the courtroom and without so much of the college stuff. Like this past episode was pretty good with Two-Bit and stuff. And I think it was the 6th episode was pretty good when they came back and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see.
He trusted Effie. That's a rookie mistake. This girl is trouble. And the Power Universe still don't know who her connect is. I think that's gonna be a plot twist.
Right.
I think that they gonna find this all this, you know, it's all.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she got too many question marks, too many mysteries, and Tariq ain't asking none of the right questions. And Whenever she mad, she throw him under the bus without hesitation.
Quick.
And you know, it's just messed up that they do that. That she do that rather. We'll see how it all work out, but she could be perfect for him. But the trustworthiness part is the problem.
The question marks, bro. The question mark.
You know what I'm saying? And this is another problem with Tariq, is that he really just now getting in relationships. We ain't seen him with nobody in high school. He went to high school for a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they keep on putting this boy, man. Even in college, what is he in? He in some kind of accelerated program?
I know, right? Crazy.
Come on, man. Who has this lifestyle?
Right. It's crazy. So somehow he went through all this stuff so fast. I mean, he ain't really have he had the one relationship with Destiny. You know what I mean? That really they kind of arranged. He didn't even know, but they put her on him. Remember Ray and them? Yeah, to see what's up with him. So really, and then she started liking him. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So now he got 3 girls at once. And now he trying to juggle this as well as the dope game and school and writing papers and trying to get, you know, not killed and get his mom out of jail. He ain't ready, man. That's too much. You can't juggle no 3 women like that. And this and that. That's trouble. And they 3 different personalities.
One is Angie. One is Lauren is Angie. Diana is Tasha. And I'm not sure who Effie is.
Right, they kind of made her a little mix of both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little, yeah.
She came right on in, slap bellies with Tariq, you know, and then, you know, proved she was still untrustworthy and bounced. I was like, come on, man. Who trusts somebody like that, bro?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. So as a man, not trying to say, you know, men are cold-hearted and things, but especially when you're a little younger, you don't get as attached with a relationship, you know, when you first having it like that, when he young trying to be with this many girls, but he ain't ready to deal with all this because he getting attached with Effie and letting her keep come in and know all his business. He didn't tell her about the app is the only thing, but she ended up burning up his spot anyway. And he don't know how to deal with all this stuff because he's just now dealing with relationships and things. You know what I mean? And now with Lauren and things, like you see how he messed up when he had mom's spaghetti on his shirt. And then the way he tries to protect them always hurt them. Like when he tried to tell her like he couldn't meet up, he should have just said, hey, look, babe, this dude owe me some money. I need to hit him up. But instead, he talking about my mom lawyer, this and that. Well, let me go with you. Nah, this and that. You making up too many lies to keep up with for no reason. You know what I
mean? They really trying to make Tariq. I don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to make him parallel to Ghost. You remember how Ghost used to operate? He wasn't gonna tell nobody the truth, bro. He was gonna keep it.
Right.
But it was a reason for it. He didn't tell. He didn't go with Angela because Mil was gonna kill her. Right. You know, he didn't tell Tommy about Holly because he would get that booger sugar, like you used to be saying. He would probably nosedive into a couple of Grand Canyons of booger sugar, like you say. Tariq is just acting crazy, bro. I mean, like you said, it's. I don't know. They trying hard, Jay, man. They trying real hard.
They are. And that's the thing. Like, so yeah, would have never told all that, but he's like a pro by then. Like we looking at a master. You know what I mean? A grown man, and he's young and learning, but like he making, I mean, I guess we gotta watch him make these mistakes and stuff, but some of this stuff be unnecessary. And it just, I don't know. I think it's all going to backfire on him because It's one thing if you let a woman down, but then if you letting them down where they scorned and everybody mad all the time, you done pissed off Diana. She tried to burn your spot up with course correct when he wouldn't let her in the room, when he could have just let her in the room like, shit, this my roommate, girl, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? And you still ain't got to really tell all your business type stuff. You know what I mean? Like he could have been like, I owe dude money, let's roll. She had a gun with him anyway. He might have needed that backup. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he ain't had to say, hey, he owed this for my dad and da-da-da. He ain't got to do all of that.
Right. You have to get deep into it.
Right. And then he pissed off Lauren when he had Mom Spaghetti on his shirt and made her leave talking about, here, this what you want. You know what I mean? Like he gonna piss them off and they gonna end up like saying the wrong thing.
Sure is. Hey, what about dude Zeke? He seemed like a straight up sucker to me, man.
Big time.
You know who he seemed like? Sean.
He exactly like Sean. And you know what's tripped out is, so I came across people growing up in Chicago that, you know, are hoopers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they big or whatever, or they can hoop and they got respect. And so nobody really messed with them or tested them. But whenever you would see or hear somebody did and knocked them out or this or that, you'd be like, damn, this and that. Then you realize they really was just big and they had that skill, and that actually kept them from actually fighting. He like a big Tariq.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like he never got tested, don't know how to fight. Like dude dropped his big ass with a gut punch.
Look, you know he did. Well, you know, Jay.
Right. The weakest person on the show, Lil Wop did, of all people, with that.
Yeah, man. You know, when you know, in a basketball game, you know the fight gonna get broke up. Cats get real tough because they know it's just like a prison fight, right?
Right.
It's always gonna break it up. That's what they don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless you're at a pulled off spot, they gonna come break it right on up.
Right.
So you might as well jump bad. You know, at least act like you tough.
Right. Like one thing different about the one thing that made you remember the Malice in the Palace. For those who don't, yeah. See, Ron Artest's a real dude though. That just happened to hoop. Yeah, you know what I mean? He a real dude. He comes straight from what? I think Queensbridge Project.
No, he's from New York. He's from Queensbridge.
Yeah, Queensbridge. Yeah. And that, like, so yeah, he a real dude. He just happened. So it is some hoopers that is real dude. Don't get me wrong. If anybody is watching or something, think I'm dissing. Yeah. Hey, but for the most part, they ain't all got tested. Like Nate Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got tested. Most hoopers ain't.
Bro, you know what I mean? Did you hear Snoop? I mean, I know this is totally off subject, off panel. Did you hear Snoop talking about, oh Lord? He said, tell her something up
They gave him a sleep number bed. His sleep number was 911. It was the rap.
Hey man, I was disappointed in Nate, man. I was like, come on, Nate, man. Why you went in there unprepared though, bro?
Right. I streamed that live on Twitch, actually, the whole fight and everything. And so it's still on there for those who ever want to watch the whole thing. But when that happened, oh no.
Hey, everybody knew in my spot. It was like, yeah, he's getting ready to get. You could tell he approached it like a street fight, Jay. It's a
right.
That might have worked in a street fight,
right? Because you see, he wanted to pick him up,
right?
Yeah, and see, he fight, yeah, because he fight and rush, and then blah blah blah, pick you up, slam you, get on top of you, shit. That would have what that's a street fight, but you can't do that in boxing.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah,
you can't do that. And a season.
I don't hear you.
You faint out.
I ain't hear you. What'd you say? You was paused. Yeah, I hear you now. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying a skilled seasoned fighter, even in the street, won't let you get close, or they'll keep their legs open and drop their weight down on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So keep your center of gravity. Right.
Yeah. Right. You can't really get no balance, and then you at a loss.
Right. And then you can kick back and spread out. So
you can
go. Yeah.
Right. But I felt bad for Nate. I just felt like he was unprepared. I really wasn't laughing at Nate. I was laughing at, hey, somebody put Black Goliath, salute Jay Moore.
Yeah.
This is my guy, man. This is my guy. I've been rocking with Jay since what, about season 5 of Power?
Oh yeah. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we used to call up and talk about how the writing was spiraling downward. You know what I mean? Almost predicting how it was gonna end, that it was gonna be something janky that they pulled.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that Nate was just unprepared, Jay. You know what I mean? Like I really wasn't laughing at him because really he has a lot of heart. As an athlete, we've seen him do so many things. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was a good football player too.
Yeah. And
it does take heart to get in the boxing ring. As much as people want to say this or that, you about to get punched in the face. How many people want to sign up to get punched in the face? Not a lot.
It's hard, bro.
It's
hard.
And yeah.
Making weight, all of that. Making weight is a challenge.
You know,
5 miles is a challenge. You know, all that stuff. People don't realize, y'all, a street fight is typically about 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
If it's constant action, it's 30 to 45, and you be tired, right? Think about 3 minutes, bro, and you got hands up just like this.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was in a long street fight, probably 5 minutes, and my arms, woo,
I was exhausted.
Woo-wee, you ain't lying. That only happened once, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's where that strap comes in. That's why I can't.
For real.
People, it's like I'm not. That's why you get old. You're like, I'm not fighting with you young.
Right. That's why
I don't have
ain't lying.
I don't. Somebody losing a kidney out here.
Hey, you ain't lying. Like I say, that's when I was young. I think I was what, 11.
Right.
Well, like that was the end of that. Then no more of that.
Jay, bro, do you think they should change the song? Remember in season 6 of Power, they switched it. Remember 50 switched it to the Trey Songz version of Big Rich Town. And then he caught so much flack. They ended up like I think it was like episode it was like
3 or 4 or something.
It was quick. You're right, Jay. It was real quick. People thought like, yo, what's going on? The theme song is a character. We need that.
Right.
I saw an interview. He was like, okay, well, I'm not changing it. Y'all gonna see going forward. I'm not changing it. So do you think they should change it back to what they had it to fit? You know what I mean? To fit what's going on, because it's a younger audience. I think they targeting, they marketing for. You know, Trey Songz gives it a more Diddy bop. It's dope, bro. When I listened to it, when I got past after the show went off, I was like, let me listen to this. It's actually a dope cut. But do you think they should leave the old theme song, or you think they should give Tariq the one with Trey Songz? I
think they should have did it from episode 1.
Put
the Trey Songz new one, Now it's too late. There's only 2 episodes left. They didn't put the thing on there, and that was a mistake because it's not the same. So they shouldn't have used the same theme song. You know what I mean? The Jeffersons didn't have the same theme song as Archie Bunker. You know what I mean? Why they gotta have the same thing? It's a different show. For those who don't know, because I might be a little old out there, Archie Bunker, All in the Family was a show. And their neighbors was the black neighbors, the Jeffersons. That then when he was moving on up, he got the hell away from his ass.
He so did.
They wrote a new song.
He sure did. He moved up and out of there, bro.
Hey, for real. Deluxe apartment in the sky.
Right. George was George was an entrepreneur. I didn't look at it as a grown man. I look at it now for what it was. George Jefferson was a black entrepreneur that pulled himself up from his bootstraps, bro. And he didn't take no either. He dealt with the foolishness. He was George was straightforward.
He was, and he kept it real. He wasn't no sellout.
No, he wasn't no sellout.
He did it with the cleaners too.
Yeah, George was not a sucker, and I think George was a street cat early on because George he would be like, "I'll put this goon hand on you."
Right. I mean, he always walked with that little swagger.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he walked with his chest back.
Boy, George Jefferson. Hey, where is it? Did he send it? I'm looking at. I think got lost in the comment. Fudgy Babes, Jay, you making my day. I appreciate it. Thank you, Fudgy Babe. I thought I saw somebody else saw something. I done missed a few of y'all comments, man. You say Zeke is whipped. He want Professor Geek-a-Leak to meet his folks. The boy is green as a pool table 3 times the square.
Hey, man, she put that Jada Pinkett on. She put that entanglement on that young boy, man.
Yeah, hey, for real.
On basketball, bro.
Hey, he was looking for some extra credit, baby. Hey, yeah, I want a little extra credit, mama. Hey, you get Dr. Roof? And Zeke over here, boy, wide open, boy, lips looking like a glazed donut, and I don't blame him.
I don't either.
Hey,
I'm wondering when Tariq going. Hey, I'm wondering when it's Tariq's turn.
Hey, for real, Tariq ain't ready, man. That's the professional, and she the most beautiful woman on the show, and there's a lot of beautiful women on the show, but to me, I think she number one.
Effie look good. If you look up in real life, she pretty fly, bro.
Yeah, she is, but she looks a little too slim for me. I don't.
Well,
right. Too slim for me, but yeah.
I always said Ghost should have been with Lala's fine self. They Lila grew on me. She was cool. I'm not a huge Tasha fan. Tasha's shape funny to me. That's just me, though. That's me.
Right.
Lala though, ridiculously good. That's how I was like, man, they need to reimagine this show and make Lala, Tasha, and make Tasha Keisha.
Yeah, I did a video about that a while ago, and people got mad at me because they said that I was saying it because she light skinned versus dark skinned, and that's what they were saying while I was saying that, which that wasn't the case, but it is what it is, which I'm going to get to this comment, and then I'm going to get to something that I was talking with somebody about when they were saying that they made Diana on book 2, the dark-skinned girl, kind of bad, and the light-skinned girl, Lauren, kind of good, similar to what they did with Tasha and Angie. And I didn't ever think of it that way, and she brought that up, and I was wondering, is that really the case, or is it maybe not, or does it make a difference? I think they could have switched the actresses, though, and it would have looked better as far as she's supposed to be half Puerto Rican and black, but other than that.
Right. I think that that's a deep statement that you made, and I think that's something that underlined the show. What y'all think? I think that a lot of people, at least sisters, had a problem with Ghost, not just because he cheated, but he cheated with a woman that wasn't African American. A lot of sisters didn't like that. And I think that's where that stems from. But look, watch this. Holly was one of the most despicable characters on Power, and she was white. Lala was hella light-skinned. She wasn't a girl.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Tommy turned her out, but she wasn't none of that stuff, though. You're right.
Yeah. Pink sneakers. She was what? Cuban? She was light skinned. Straight up
That's
killer.
True.
Straight up killer. So
right. I brought up Effie, who light skinned and is selling drugs, and So I don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah. Paz light skinned, dumb as a box.
Right. Don't you to be calling at me, dumb. I do it nail. I ain't no dumb.
Hey, you put Tasha shape funny to him. Hey, that's just my personal preference. I love beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Hey, women evolve, but she was just, I don't know. You know what I mean, Jay? Lala was good. I tell you somebody who could have played.
She's short. Tasha is really short. Natari is really short. But I know somebody that really, 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 really love her because of the little sex scenes and stuff. He like, oh yeah, she know what she do. I can't wait. I would love to meet her. Her size and everything, and then the things that she did, and the thing he can't wait to get a hold of her if he get a chance. Let me get this one comment because this is I wanted to say this was funny. Fudgy Babe, she was saying she don't want to make Drew mad, and you know that's a great point because we saw he know how to fight, and I made a point in this video coming up after this. Y'all forget. He been taking men down for years. He know how to fight. He know how to take
He more gangster than Tariq.
Right. He know how to bring a man down. You see what I'm saying? He know how to tackle him and bend him to his will.
Look at his face. You know you like
he
it.
ain't worried about it.
Hey. He ain't. Hey, hey, man, you wildin', Jay. But look,
this Tariq on the other side, he know how to get laid out.
Hey, Tariq done from. See, that's another thing. Tariq remind me of Batman in the Batman versus Superman movie. You know, right. Batman was super hard with Superman. As soon as Doomsday hit the scene, that fool was hiding behind the door like. Come on, man. You freeze up Tariq. You let your sister get shot. You know, you actually scary, but you tough with Ghost, though. Every time you see tough Ghost, you tough.
Right.
But nah, man. Hey, look at Monet. She light skinned. She's hella bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Too damn bad all the time.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't get it. Just real hard. Every scene. Real hard.
Every scene.
But you see,
she ain't never smiled yet, has she?
He haven't. That's what I was gonna say, Jay. Before I forget, somebody that I would have loved to see play Tasha was that fine sister from The Shot, the one that Emmett's mom.
Wait, Oh yeah, Yolanda Ross. Yeah. She's beautiful, man. Boy, this last season when she was getting that massage, boy. She got a hell of a speed bump, don't she? Yolanda Rusty, I like women like that, man. That size.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Like Drake said, BBW, so big they want to eat some lunch with you. That's the only way to do it.
Right.
The only way to do it. But yeah, somebody like that.
Right. Hey, that would have been something though. You know, the problem with Notori that I have is not really her per se, but that they shouldn't have cast her or they shouldn't have cast the kids because of the age problem. You know what I mean? Because even Courtney Kemp said that they was going to have Tariq be, I think, older originally in the script.
Really?
And that's how the story goes. But since they cast her, then they had to make him a little younger, but that's why they sped it up to get back to where they wanted it to be in the first place, which was a teenager going bad. So it kind of messed her original story up. I mean, I guess they fixed and did what they had to do. I don't want to tell nobody not to get a job or fire, this or that, throw salt. So I ain't trying to say that for whoever may think. Yeah, but I mean, I would have liked to see maybe her original vision, maybe being able to stick to it,
right.
In some kind of way, It sounds like it would have worked a little better, So,
yeah. Say it again.
I didn't hear you.
I said I like Notori Norton as an actress. I think she embodies the toxic role. She plays. That's why we hate her so much, right? Because she does her thing on there. But I hear what you said. Another error from the previous series, the time lapse. I saw this comment. Tiffany,
right? She's not good enough actress to me. She's too silly.
Hey man, I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish at all. I'm glad that she came up now. Good people. It's always, I love to see y'all come up. I really do. But that don't mean I have to like what you do. Like Kevin Hart is upset because his last his last comment, his last
from home.
Hey, you need to regroup, my brother. You had some hits, but you might want to regroup, though, man. The audience, we're paying your way. We making you famous. You can't be mad if we giving you criticism.
Right. Plus, sometimes you get out of touch. Like, that's the problem with rap and musicians and artists and things and actors like that. Well, comedians rather, is that they get too successful or too much money. They can't rap about being broke no more. They ain't broke. You can't talk about your struggle. You ain't really struggling. You got us watching from your house. You look like you in a damn stadium. You see that damn fireplace? There's people struggling out of work right now.
Absolutely. They waiting on that.
You should have put up a tent in your backyard or something. It downplayed it a little bit or something, maybe.
Hey, Kristen Dior said Tiffany would turn power into a comedy. No offense to Tiffany.
Hey, I agree though, because Tiffany Haddish was really great in Girls Trip. That's actually the best thing I've seen her in.
Me too.
I've seen her in a couple of things, and she was all right. But Girls Trip, she shined.
She did.
Yeah, she shined, and in some of her more serious stuff.
I'm not a fan. It's her style of comedy, y'all. It's her style.
Ghetto.
Yeah, she too loud, you know what I'm saying, and super animated. She reminds me of Yeah. That gets annoying because it's borderline buffoonish.
Right. I'm surprised her and Common were together, and I'm not surprised that they broke up.
Did they break up?
They in a breakup right now, or in a break, or whatever they call it for the moment. But yeah.
I think my brother
just happened.
I feel like he ain't good with women, bro. I don't know, but he done had some bad ones, but he can't never connect it. I mean, Serena,
he keep getting some weird ones too.
He do get some weird ones.
Yeah, like Erykah Badu. Yeah, Serena wants a man that she can control, kind of. Did you see? Serena Williams had on HBO a documentary, Becoming or Being Serena. Did you see that? I'll pull it up. And it was actually pretty interesting.
You put off real quick.
Well, I ain't gonna pull it. I forgot we talked about power. But anyway, she's actually married to the guy. I know I forgot what we talked about. But anyway,
Reddit fella, right?
He married, yeah. And I mean, like, he do everything she say. She listen to her. He listen to her, this and that. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong or whatever. Hey, if that's your relationship, more power to you. But I don't know if Common about to be that guy. But
man.
Then he a billionaire, so I would probably,
it's like Eve. Hey, Eve, she married a dude, Maximilian. He like a
prince or something, ain't he?
Yeah, she Eve. I was like, every time I look at Eve, I be like, Stevie J, you done ruined it for everybody, man. You ruined it, man.
Yeah, Eve will never work again. Why?
Nah. She on that show. She's like, I'm done with this, y'all. I'm about to fly back overseas and do my thing. I'm about to live like Hakeem and Simi,
which is about to come back out. I can't wait for that.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, for as far as what you call it, Power Book 2, the next episode 9, we see Kane chopping up bodies. Do you think that? I think that them the bodies that the dudes that they just killed, them two dudes, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Absolutely.
What do you think? I think that's probably who he chopping up, helping Lil Wop get rid of the bodies of them two wide loads or whatever. Goofballs.
Yeah, I think you're right. People will be crazy to think any of the major players on the chessboard are going to be knocked off this soon. It's too soon. So you already know those are going to be pawns that get killed. It won't be any of the major pieces.
Right, right.
I do want to know who he hit, though. I would like to.
I think it's them dudes he killed in episode 8.
You think it's the ones he killed?
Yeah, I think he probably getting rid of those bodies and chopping them up.
He hit somebody new, though. Boom. He hit somebody new.
Yeah. And he punched somebody too at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
But that don't mean they killed him. But it is something happened though. So that's a good point. He might have got into that was the start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because when they was chopping up the bodies, he was talking about Monet said Tariq she want to be with Tariq. Well, I'm gonna take over the streets. So he could have got into it with somebody doing that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Speaking of the streets, it's gonna take Tariq. He gonna have to with again another breakdown I saw with Stanford being hot, right? With Kane being on his neck, with 2-Bit being on his neck, bruh. He want 50K this time, and you really can't pump on your campus because the police. They remember he threw that body in the pool, so that means they getting ready to lock the campus down and do a huge investigation.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. Yeah. So what you think gonna happen?
Where he take you at and get it.
Yeah.
But hey, I saw another scene real quick, Jay. I don't want to hold you from the comments. Did you see when Kane took Braden out there and Braden walks into somebody else's hood? You know, 3 cats standing on the corner. He goes, offers them some bro. They smoking with him, and then they let him sell. I was like, come on, man. Where they do that at?
Man, not only that, they called the customers up for him. Talking about, oh, hold on, let me make a call. They called the customers up for him to come, and he walked away with all the money. I mean, these are the nicest drug dealers ever. I mean, Effie splits 50% after doing all the work. He could just come up with somebody smoke one little $5 blunt.
That's what I said.
Right, like they can't get a blunt. Like they like that's rare. And they gonna let him make all that money and just walk away and not break him off a piece. You just came on my block. I hooked you up with the people, and you gonna wake all this money and just be like, all right, see you later, guys. Take care, bros.
Jay, you see the comment somebody wrote that would never happen in real life. Instant death in New York. Never in New Orleans.
Never in Chicago.
No, heck, you know,
Chicago. I know somebody actually tried to do something similar to that in Chicago and sell weed on the block that already was pumping, and they beat his ass and ran him off the block.
Bro, that hour.
And he knew them. They already knew each other. They was friends. But he bought his own stuff and tried to go, no, get your, you need to go be over here. You need to get it from us then.
Bro, they would have walked up on him. They would have noticed him walking up and would have been like, whoa, 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 little Red Riding Hood.
Right.
That way. You in the wrong neck of the woods, buddy. The wolves were delicious. They'd have robbed him, beat him down if he was lucky, and moved on.
For real. And his damn comments was the corniest in the world. Man, it's a messed up night, bro. I don't got the phone. Hey, man, shut the fork up and get out of my face, man.
Hey, somebody, Charles Pruitt, but that scene was in Malibu.
In the boo. Hey, what up, homies? I'm just looking to score.
Right.
I'm from the boo. I'm from the boo.
Hey, I was like, come on, man. That's bro. What's up with the
Malibu water?
Who wrote that? I'm thinking to myself, who in the writer's room? Hey, man, 50 need to come pick up his people, bro. He ain't monitoring the off.
Hey, for real. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about for those who don't know what I'm talking about in the boot. Hold on. But yeah, that was so unrealistic, man. But
that was super unrealistic. I was like, what are they doing? What are they doing here?
I don't understand. I mean, it's entertainment. So, you know, we got to sometimes not take it so serious. But at the same time, it's hard to buy into the story if it don't make sense. I don't give a damn if it's Star Wars. Correct. If you ain't making the space stuff make sense, I'm not going to buy into that this is working.
Right. It has to be true to the story. It has to be true to the plot. true to the story,
Right.
which is why people, and they don't get this. I'm the biggest Ghost fan. That Ghost prototype, right?
Right.
But I didn't mind him dying. I don't think you did. Come on, anytime you're a drug dealer, that's always a part of the game, Jay.
It's just how is the
It's
problem.
yeah, if you in basketball, you're gonna get shook. You might get dunked on. It comes with the territory. But at least make it make sense, though. You got this man getting killed by a boy who really don't have a reason to kill him. Right.
Oh, that reminds me, I got another thing I'm gonna talk about, and it's about this last episode. This is Braden. This ain't what I was about to say, but it popped up, so it took my attention. But that's Braden, y'all. And he came and started serving over there, and they was like, "Oh, okay, that's what's up, Braden. You could come make that money in the booth."
Yeah, I mean, hey man, Braden, he was kind of a chump in the original season, right? In the original,
right? Right.
I didn't get it. He was kind of weak, and then all of a sudden now he's a tough guy.
Hey man, I've been through a lot, bro. I went through 1 year with a black roommate. You know what that's like, bro? You don't. He snores, bro. He snores and he eats a lot of fried foods. I've come a long way. I'm not afraid of people anymore.
Dude, it's over here, Roman. Dude is crazy, man. It's over here. Dude is I don't know how they writing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What are y'all doing with the writing? But here, this is what I was gonna say before I got to that. So this is one thing that I don't agree with, and that it kind of pisses me off every time they say this and lead to this. And it is when Tariq in this last episode called Tasha on the phone and was saying, "I need to work with somebody, but how can I work with somebody if I'm not sure I can trust them?" Right. He said, well, when your father cheated on me, on the family, he ain't cheat on the damn family. Yeah, that's that. Saying that. Yeah, she talking about, I wasn't sure I can ever trust him again. And Tariq talking about some facts. That go to my point in videos before about how she turned him against his father and brainwashed him. He never left the family. Just because a person break up, whether it's male or female, sometimes women want to leave the man and get a divorce. But she could still be there for the kids, still come and be a part of their life, still, you know, they coming over for the week or whatever the case. That's not leaving the family. If Ghost would have left with Angie to Miami and just divorced her or whatever and just send him a check or don't send him a check and then don't be a part of his life, that's leaving him. You know, what do you think? Do you think Ghost really left the family when he got with Angie? Well, he said it, bro. If y'all power have been watching, he said it in the last in the finale when they were in there. We saw it a few times, right? We saw it when Ghost and can't hear you. You freezing up. Can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you now. I'm tripping. It wasn't in 610. It was in season 4 when he got out of jail. When she was like, "You left us, Ghost." He was like, "I didn't leave." He said, "I never left the family. I left you." So to me, that's that feminist thing, right? Because if we're honest, y'all, Ghost didn't really leave Tasha. Ghost took Angie to Miami. She found out and she put Ghost out. Y'all also forget Tariq got in trouble in season 2. I think it was season 2 because he snuck and went to see Ghost. And I said that too. And Tasha was like, you in trouble. She punished him for going to see her his father. So which put in his mind subconsciously that going to see him is a problem. Yeah. And then she said from now on, you need to talk to me. You can't talk to him. You need to tell me everything. That's that feminine, that's that black. Yeah, she like forced him to start trusting her over him, like against him type stuff. But again, we have to, art reflects life and life sometimes reflects art. You know, Courtney Kemp was married at the beginning of the show. Remember, she was Courtney Kemp Agbo. Right, right. what about the second season, maybe third season, it was just Courtney Kemp. Right. So she might be scorned, bro. And it manifests through the writing because
right.
Come on, man.
She already said Tariq is her actually.
Right, her alter ego.
Yeah. And it's based off her relationship with her father. So
but nah, he never left.
No, he didn't. And
man, that's what Hope said. Check the scoreboard. Who's a worse parent?
You say what?
Yeah, check the scoreboard. Check the scoreboard. Who's a worse parent? Ghost was trying to keep his kids away from him. You know, I don't tell my children everything about me. Y'all don't need to know my dark secrets.
Right.
You don't need to know that. I'll tell you as I see you needing this. Here is Tasha. She ain't told Tariq she was sleeping with Sean. She didn't tell Tariq she was getting ready to leave Ghost several times.
Or with Terry Silver.
Exactly. For what you used to call him? You used to have a nickname for
Terry. Waterhead Terry. Waterhead Terry. She done followed the drip to his bedroom. Waterhead Terry sprung a leak. Just laying up in Waterworld having a good ass time with Waterhead Terry, boy. Didn't tell nothing, acting like she was a nice, innocent one.
Did you see that photo of the real of Terry sitting on the subway train, man, and some thigh highs?
I ain't see that one. That sounds horrible, though.
It was bad, but no, man, I don't think Ghost. He didn't leave his family, bro. If you skipping over details, then yeah, he left his family, but not really.
Right.
No, he never did. And he said it.
Yeah, and Jasmine Robinson, I agree with you, sis. Here's another problem that I had with Tasha. Yeah, she was always talking about this and that and hating on Ghost when he at work all the time. Get your lazy ass up. You smart enough to be accountant. You should have been right there with him, side by side. He doing the front of the business. You should have been in the back running the numbers. You an accountant. You should have been the accountant for the business. You should have been figuring out that, hey, he's right. We making $80,000 a night, legit money. We can open up more clubs and never have to look over our shoulder for dope money again. But she's so dumb talking about some, we already got everything. You the biggest drug dealer in New York. You smart. You never gonna get caught. Well, if I'm so smart, listen to me right now when I say that it's over. You know what I'm saying? You want to say I'm smart, but then when I'm telling you to listen to me, it's move on. You don't want to listen. And all the time she went behind he was trying to get Milan arrested and all that stuff. Oh,
out of the game. See, that's what I never understand about the Team Tasha people. I'll be like, did y'all watch the season? Did y'all watch the whole first season, y'all? Ghost laid the foundation to get out of the game.
Yeah.
He even asked in the season finale, they showed a scene when he asked her, what did you see? What did you think I would be when you met me? You never thought nothing different. He wanted out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Ghost real enemies
he
were
ready, rather.
No, they weren't ready. Tasha and Tommy, she wasn't ready. She was, and then was mad because she got left out of the wheel. I stood up and clapped. I was like, man, you should have been left out the wheel.
Right. And the problem with Tasha is, she wanted to stay in the game because all she had to do was spend the money and chill and live the glamorous life. She didn't have to kill people. She wasn't killing dude in the basement of truth. She wasn't taking penitentiary chances.
She wasn't.
She wasn't getting her hands dirty after she had to kill people and stuff, killing her best friend and having to deal with all this stuff. And now she in jail. Now she's probably realizing, damn, we could have just been sitting there club owners right now chilling.
Yeah. And think about it, Jay. The way they divorce was set up, she was gonna lose. That wasn't gonna be no real big battle. You might have took him to court, or it might have drew him out, but you was gonna lose.
But he was still gonna give her like $1 million, though. He said she was gonna be rich.
Yeah. And remember, he said that Tasha, when they were in Miami in season 2, go back and watch. Angie was like, what about your wife? And he was like, Tasha gonna be a very
wealthy woman. Yep. Yeah. You froze again.
Yeah.
Froze.
When he broke off the marriage, he agreed.
You was froze.
When he broke off the marriage.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me? When he broke off the marriage, right then, guess what? Now she gets her whatever he was gonna give her. Because remember, it was like if she initiated the divorce, she don't get nothing. But he was like, you know what? I'll release you. Boom. I'll give you bread. You can go head on. But I think you were right. Ultimately, he should have got with Stern and then got away from Stern. You know, or at least took the buyout, took the money and moved somewhere with Angie.
Right. And then he could have learned more, traveled, and then he would have made money still. He would have had the buyout money. He would have still got paid 6-7 figures every. And then he could have bought up clubs and did it again anyway.
Yeah.
You know, within a year, a couple of years.
Bought some land, you know what I'm saying? Bought some, hey, I say
Tasha played herself though, because in the end, she left him and she was up here trying to run a damn daycare. When you could have just got the damn divorce and got a damn couple $1 million.
Selling dope out the daycare.
Dumb.
Selling dope with strippers. Hey, I always say the difference between Priest from Superfly, this new.
Yeah, you froze again.
I said the difference
between Priest and Superfly, yeah.
The difference between Priest and Superfly and Ghost. Priest people supported him. He had people who was trying. Remember, his girl was like, "Let's go, let's get out, Priest." But Ghost, everybody was trying to keep him in. Everybody.
Right.
As soon as I think I'm out, they keep pulling me back.
That's that Scarface right there, the Godfather, rather. I
should say.
Yeah. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. That was Godfather 3, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, Tariq, and he already broke, and he tried to get that money from his inheritance. Dude, like, oh, should I alert the authorities? He in trouble. No, he ain't have any monitoring his grades, and 2-Bit. Tariq can't deal with him. Tariq can't deal with him. He can't beat him up. He can't outshoot him. You know what I mean? He in trouble, and he don't know anything about him. He don't know where he lived and where he don't know nothing. And so, trouble, man. He got to take him out soon, or try to convince him to work with him or something.
He gonna have to outthink him, bro. He gonna have to outthink him because he can't beat him no other way.
Definitely. And we already see how manipulative he is, what he done did with my girl Lunel, and how she done had the little Spanker-Lank RIP shirt on. He done broke off money, lied to her face, talking about he got whoever done did this stuff. You did it. And Tommy, you talking about this like you cold, man. You a heartless dude. Spanky was his day one, his number one boy. And you had got him out for whatever, so he ain't gonna think nothing of a dude like Tariq whenever it come time to it. Like Tariq in trouble. That's why I don't see like he got to try to figure out a way to get rid of 2-Bit, or he dead.
He's done for, bro. He's done. That dude is a little bit that dude is a little bit too much for him, man. He's a little bit too much for him to undertake, I think.
Yeah. Now, one thing Tariq could do that might help is if he try to introduce 2-Bit to Lauren. Maybe he'd put a little of that on him. Maybe he'd calm his ass down.
You mean that fine ass professor? Professor got a body. I need your help.
Nah, I don't know if 2-Bit could get that. But you think she would mess with he too thuggish and gangster. She wouldn't mess with him. But Lauren, I could see probably messing with him. She was already a little smiley when he walked up, asking all questions. You a parent? Girl, where the damn place at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who you supposed to be?
Did you hear when her boyfriend told her, "Hey, be quiet, two men are talking."
Right. But then he went out like a straight yeah.
I was like, he come in like Mr. Big Jr.
Right.
Don't you see two men are talking?
He tried to do that Denzel for Malcolm X.
Hey,
Malcolm Farrakhan over here tried to jump hard, but that just showed that was two, squares. That's how they go at each other. They say a couple smart ass remarks and then leave. Neither one of them wanted no smoke. It sounded good. I thought he was gonna give Tariq the business at first.
I did too.
I mean, any other man would have, and you would have did. So first reaction is to pull out the phone. I want to show you who you are. Right. She know what she doing.
She did. But he just, I don't know. Her folks, they want him. It's typical black America. Not everybody, but we've seen this story, this classic story. You want your daughter to be with good stock. He's smart. He's going places. Almost like, what's that? Stomp the Yard, brother. Right. Remember, brother was a lawyer. Don't mess with him. He's a lawyer working for Forbes 500. Man, if you don't get your boy from over here, man,
Right. Same thing with like higher learning with Omar Epps and Vivica. I mean, not Vivica.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks says, yeah. Hey, Chris P, man, this is a great question, but you got to remember that Vincent is dead. Uncle Lorenzo, we don't know. And Stern, I don't know. I think it's somebody we don't know. But this is crazy. And it didn't make mathematical sense. You don't get $50,000 worth of product and split half of it. That's your profit margin. How's she going to re-up? How's she going to have profit? What, does she just work for free?
That's right. That's basically what she did.
Right. She just worked for free. Maybe even took a loss.
And how she know where Tariq was?
Right to his wrong everything. And just cool. He didn't even sell half of it. She did it all this hand to hand. She took all the risk. All he did was look out the window and tell her some stuff that was obvious. Hey, if they with their parents, they stressed. They need it. Man, shut up, man. So what, I'm supposed to walk up to people with their parents? Hey.
Right.
Come on, man. And nowadays, like, they got cash on them. They would have been trying to give her a cash app or something. What the hell?
Your boy Trace had blood dripping in his nose. I was like, dang, these parents really ain't paying no attention to their kids, huh?
None at all. They said he arguing, not even knowing this dude, you know what I'm saying, leaking, bloody nose, nothing but just got one nostril, nothing in between.
Hey, did somebody mention Vincent? I like Vincent. How'd you like Vincent?
I did like Vincent. He seemed a little authentic too.
He was solid, bro.
Yeah, he was. That was the Olive Garden Dope Boys.
Yeah, he was solid. I like what he told Ghost at the end. Remember, Ghost? That's how Ghost got the burner in there. The 2-bit was through Vincent. Remember what did happen to Crystal Ball? Maybe her connect, because I don't even know what happened. Yeah, what did happen to Crystal Ball? Crystal Ball.
Nobody know. His balls got shined.
He said, "Hey." That was one of the funniest scenes on Power ever. He said the way she was talking, I think she want to give me that ass.
Right. And he was right too. Right. But we don't know what happened to him. Once old girl got arrested, he disappeared, and they never killed him. So I guess they figured we just forgot about him.
B's not nice, said high level snorter. Hey man, these comments are hilarious.
Straight down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was the one with the bag of oranges.
Absolutely. Which was a reference to The Godfather.
Tariq is not ready for none of this. And I thought the YCA or something, take a little class, you know, self-defense. He got some reason.
What's going on? What's going on? Jay, you have it? I think he is. I think he is. Legend says that Tariq is still healing from being hit by those oranges. He did get hit with them oranges. Hey, they tore his little chest up. Dad, no! He was his father then. Dad, don't let him do this. Vincent done took your boy out. They did. He did hit him with some Tropicana oranges. Tariq was breathing hard. Call the ambulance. Pick up your people. Get his inhaler in here. He was. Tariq couldn't breathe, buddy. They should have hit his ass. They should have hit him again. Wow, this is crazy. I'm on here. What is Jay Moore? What is Jay doing, man? Yeah, what is Jay doing? See, I wish I could highlight y'all. Oh, no support. Where's Jay? The 2-bit snatch him. He said the 2-bit snatch him up. All he needs is the wing tattoo ghost guy. Stay here. I'm not really entertained. I could talk to y'all. I can still read y'all's comments. So, you know, Crispy, whatever y'all want to talk about, man. I mean, Jay ain't on here no more, so I mean, we could talk about things. You know, y'all here for power. I watch it. I can't lie to you. I'm a original Power fan. So the Ghost 2, he went to buy more oranges. The Ghost 2, book 2, it's not super duper interesting to me, but you know, I think it was Jabari. But you know, what can I say? But we can talk about whatever in pop culture, philosophy, politics, you name it. Y'all throw something up on it. Bet the next hitter will come at Tariq with oranges. Yeah, but you know, that's a Godfather reference. In The Godfather, if you notice, whenever they see oranges, whenever you see oranges in The Godfather, somebody getting ready to pass. Somebody getting ready to die. It's something violent getting ready to happen. So that's why. But Vincent was a dope character, though. I thought he was a stand-up guy. I thought he was do you think Ghost will show up in the dream? I don't think so, y'all. I think that Omari Hardwick was kind of getting bound. He didn't want to get typecast. When you watch the interviews, y'all go back and watch the interviews from the seasons when they were on promo runs. He was getting tired of the Ghost character, and I think he didn't want to get typecast. And then remember, let's talk about this 600 they're trying to give people. Remember, he said a goodbye. So no, I think he's done with the Power universe. Let's see. Vincent was a solid character. Absolutely. Let's talk about the 600 they're trying to give people. Trump said he's trying to give people 2,000 to 4,000. And Nancy Pelosi said she would sign off on it. But I mean, $600 ain't nothing for nobody, man. I mean, maybe for people, I mean, it's something to some people, but for most of us, that's not a whole lot. That's groceries for me and my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's groceries. That's not even all the groceries. That's like 40% of the groceries. What do y'all think about 600? Is that going to be enough to sustain y'all? So what sequel are you looking forward to? Raising Kanan, Tommy? Raising Kanan. Yeah, I want to see Kanan. I like Kanan. Kanan was really more cynical than Ghost. He was just as smart as Ghost, but he was cynical though. Like he said when he told Tariq, I ain't never been good. Tariq is nothing like Ghost. He's really not. He hasn't had to go through those things. It's nothing. He's like fast food. It's filling for a second, but it's not really. It doesn't really have any substance. Ghost had to go through things. You got, good quality takes time. Whether good, bad, or indifferent, it takes time to, you got to build up to it. And so Ghost built up to where he was. Like Jay was telling us, he was kind of thrust into that position. I like Vincent. Too bad he had to go. Yeah. Someone tell Kane to buy some oranges to read. Raising Kane's not a sequel. It's a prequel. That's true. That dude that plays Tariq isn't a bad actor, but I don't know if I can be interested. Exactly. He's not a good anchor. I think that's Jasmine Robinson. I agree with that. He's not the best anchor. Kendrick Lamar, he was a junkie. How do I put my info in? They keep saying I don't qualify. I don't know, brother. I just hit it in, and then I called in. I think Jay would have to probably allow you to come in, if I'm not mistaken, because it's his live still technically. What do you think of the Jimenez siblings? They had a weird relationship. She was clearly in charge. He was just, he was like Tommy almost. He was emotionally, they balanced each other, right? They were almost reflective of Ghost and Tommy, except it was a female in Ghost spot. So the one Jimenez, he just wanted to, snort cocaine and hit putas, hit chicks all day. You know what I'm saying? He really, and then he was weird. He wanted people to watch him. Come on, man, what you into, some kind of sexual swinging thing? That's crazy. I mean, if you into that, that's cool. But I would have been like, Dre, like, dog, I don't really want to see you long stroking these chicks. Kanan taught Ghost the game. Kanan taught Tariq the game. Yeah. Omari didn't want to be remembered for just one character. Exactly. Like James Gandolfini was as Tony Soprano. They low-key need time to jump ASAP. I don't know what he's referring to, Demetrio. Do you think Breeze was Ghost Dad? Nah, not at all. I think Breeze killed Ghost Dad or had Kanan kill him, but I don't think it was Breeze. Because remember, he told Tariq, Mr. Humphrey, he said, Kanan, Breeze was like a brother to me. He told Tariq that in episode 16. Wow, Jay's real life going, but glad you got his back. You are great. Hey, man, I tried. I'm going to start my own channel, actually, but I don't know if it's going to deal with power. I'm still trying to figure out my niche. I read a lot, so it'd probably be reviewing books and really breaking books down for people who maybe don't have the time, and also highlighting things. So I think I'm going to be highlighting books the way Jay highlights power. Tariq and Braden are just Ghost and Tommy if they never grew up. Exactly. And that's what they're going for, supporting game in 2020. They want to make almost like doppelgangers. If y'all paying attention, every person has a doppelganger on there. Every character in the new Ghost is reflective of one of the old characters in the old Power. I'm talking about the IRS. Oh, yeah. Diego Jimenez was a wild card. Makes sense why Alicia was in charge. Absolutely. Absolutely. Any movie, y'all, whenever you watch any film where it's like that, where it's two, think about The Wire. You had Avon, who was a wild card, but then you had Stringer Bell, who was the brains. If you've ever seen a film called Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes, and I forget the other brother's name, Eddie Kane from the Five Heartbeats, they're brothers. Eddie Kane was wild. Wesley Snipes, Romello, he was real chill and modest. He was real modest, but he was the brains of the operation. So, you kind of have to balance out that leadership position, but the more logical, cooler head would normally be in charge. Jimenez was sis. Tariq played a hard-head kid in every movie he played in. I'm leaning towards the theory that Kanan is Kane's father, but Courtney didn't like seeing us happy. Larry Jones. I think Felicia Snoop Pearson from The Wire would have made a better Monet than Mary J. Blige. She ain't easier on the eyes, though. Mary J. Blige is fine as y'all get out. Y'all hit one if y'all think Mary J. is fine. Or she's aging well. That sister's aging gracefully. But if you had the chance to recast Monet, who would I pick? If I had a chance to recast Monet, good question. Who would I pick? Who would I pick to recast Monet? That's a good question. Yeah, she looked good, y'all. Mary J looked good. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some female actors that I can see as female bosses. Maybe Taraji's the really, I know it's kind of shallow, but Taraji's the only one, y'all, that I could see playing Monet. I can't think of nobody else. You know what, Larry Craig? I was thinking Alicia Keys. Damn, you read my. I was thinking Alicia Keys, but I don't know how well her acting chops are. So that would be, you know, she easy on the eyes now. You know, that bubble will be looking good. She dragging a wagon. Oh yes. Let's see. I don't know what happened to Jay. Hopefully he'll come back through. Cash, he's sexing Professor Carrie. She's gotta have it. Yeah, Professor Carrie looked extra good. She looked like the sweetest candy apples from the fairground. Chris P, how many people would Snoop Pearson have killed? Have called stupid in power? Oh, just about everybody. Mary J is okay, I guess, but I think anyone else could have been Monet. That could be true, Gaming. Are you going to check out Omar's new movie with Nate Parker's car? Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And I think that, see, I don't want to say nothing on Jay. This is Jay's. I still respect my brother's platform. I don't want to give y'all too much, but I want y'all to, well, I'll come on. I'll give y'all information so y'all can follow me. I got to create my channel, but I got everything in line. But I don't want to get too super political on here because I could. But to answer the question, Mr. P, I will absolutely be going to see that film. I don't want the show to be the exact same as the original Power. They should make it unique. That's true. I agree with that, Bees. But I think they're trying to. That my counter to what you said was, I think that they're trying to do the opposite of that. I think they're trying to make it a little bit too much, a little too similar to the original Power. If you look at how things are structured and how things are going. Let's see. We'll play the good Monet. The chick from, let me see, she got the perfect side eye though. You think Alicia Keys? Yep. She played an assassin smoke. She did. I believe Courtney Kemp trolled us about Tommy's return because we basically saw his return in episode 6 of book 2 in the picture. Right. Mary J is all right. Vivica Fox would be Monet. Maybe. Yeah. Kane and Jackie Long should remake Sugar Hill. Indeed. Long would play Michael Wright and Kane would be Romello. Who is Jackie Long? You got to tell me who that is. Maybe it's one of the characters. Remy Ma. Maybe. I don't know how well she can act. Maybe it's Roger Remy Ma. That chick from Kill Bill. Queen Latifah. Roger would have played a good Monet. Kanan taught Tariq to hate his father more and to be manipulative. Ghost actually learned the game. Tasha also had a lot to do with Tariq being corrupted. Y'all can't forget. Remember, she teaches her son the dope game. Like, everybody talking about Ghost, how bad of a father he was, but he didn't teach Tariq the game. That was his mama. Think about that. Mary J. Blige is aging gracefully. She is. Oh my God. Woo. That waistline to that bubble. Lil' Kim is Monet. Lil' Kim could play Zsa Zsa Gabor. Lil' Kim can't even play Lil' Kim. She don't look the same. That's not a knock to you, Arbor. I'm just saying her, man. I don't know what she did. It's like she dipped herself in a fountain of bleach. Remy Ma is a good choice, or Rod Digger. Yeah. Crispy, I told y'all Taraji P. Henson should have played. I told you. Lil' Kim looks like Cat Lady. She do. She like something. Remy Ma would have been interesting. I think it's safe to say Drew and Everett are officially over. Yeah. Drew would have trained Tariq. Let's see. Yeah, he's the kid. Angela Bassett would have been bad. Y'all going up there.
Well, I'm eating the orange.
Go eat. Let me see. Angela Bassett would have been badass Monet, but she's too busy. Angela Bassett is another fine one. Jackie Long was okay. He was Esquire in ATL. Okay, I know who Jackie Long is. Yeah, the smart one. 2-Bit better teach Tariq how to fight, or Tariq is gonna die next time. 2-Bit might not be around to save him. True that. Like to see a backstory that features Tasha when she was younger. I'll say this game in 2020. Remember now, power is set up like chess, and Tariq is like the king. Remember, the king is really not the most powerful piece on the board. How many times did we see Ghost almost get killed? Remember, Ghost was about to get killed by the Jamaicans. Remember, Kanan was about to kill Ghost.
Back. You kept it alive, huh?
I did. Oh yeah, I kept it alive. I was just talking to him, bro. I
appreciate that.
I was talking to him about Tariq. I'm going down the comments, and it said Damon was like, 2-Bit better teach Tariq how to fight, or Tariq is gonna die next time, and 2-Bit might not be around to save him. And I was y'all, what are y'all doing? I was my kids in there with their grandma clowning, but
It's all good.
no, they good. But I was telling them how power is really based, is structured like chess, and Tariq could be considered the king. Now remember that the king really is not that strong of a piece. The king is really just a pawn with a bunch of protection.
Right.
Now the queen is the powerful piece. But
Right.
listen, remember how many times Ghost almost got killed, y'all? The Jamaicans almost killed him. Canaan almost killed him. Lobos, it was
Tommy was about to kill him.
Tommy was about to. It was
Right.
times where Ghost was a goner and somebody saved him. So it's no surprise that Tariq would be in these situations and people would save him.
Right. Hey, man, I gotta have you back, man. You're doing good, man. I appreciate you holding it down, man. My damn internet shut down. I don't know what happened.
I was reading, I was telling the people I'm gonna start up my own page. And this is one of the things y'all gonna do if y'all gonna start up a page. Go to an influencer like Jay's page and make yourself known, make your presence known. But I talk to people, man. It's all good. I enjoy.
Man, ain't that simple. I ain't about to be putting everybody on now.
Oh no.
I know what you mean, though. But
no. I'm just saying in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to some people, they gonna make you pay for that. They gonna make you pay for that.
Right. I mean, because it's not easy, and then people get that help, and then next thing you know, they be quick to say it didn't help, and you ain't do a damn thing. Oh. And it's unfortunate that type of stuff happens, but or they quick to try to diminish things or whatever. Not that people need this or that, but it ain't nothing. I'm a humble person. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And so I don't see things certain way, but at the same time, I can't let people, because of that, sometimes people take your kindness for weakness or try to run you over or be quick to say, oh, well, actually what you did then, do this, that, and the other. And so,
No, bro. Hey, you absolutely right. Like I said, bro, I've been rocking with you for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Before you could see me, because my real name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I'm just glad to be on here with you, bro. I jumped on here with you, man. I'm glad. But
no problem.
No. Absolutely, Jay. You can't help everybody. Yeah. Then even with me, this is helpful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is helpful because you already got an established platform. And,
right.
If it is to be, it's up to me. Hey, bro, you essentially have to take responsibility for whatever you're doing in life.
Oh yeah,
that's just the dope. I can't blame your failures on my failures on anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No.
And it take a lot of work, effort, and different things. So but
the editing is the hard part.
Oh yeah,
that's the part that people don't see.
But not even that, because you can put together all the great bells and whistles, and you could be saying all this stuff, and there's so many people, you might not still get noticed.
That's true.
So it take a lot of stuff too. So sometimes people get a lot of help from other stuff, and then they get noticed, and then they think and forget where they came from sometimes. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy, because it's a lot of other stuff going on too. It's a lot of people out here with stuff they trying to say, and you type in whatever you looking for on the search bar, they bring up the most popular. They're not gonna bring up the person with 20 people subscribe video. Right. So it's hard, and most people ain't gonna go to page 25 of the search results to see something they talking about.
Yeah, cut the light on, baby. Cut the porch light on.
Hey, I just put the link out there if anybody else want to come through and say something before we get ready to get up out of here. Before John, I appreciate your support, brother. Thank you, man. And also, this is expensive too. Like, all these little things start to add up as well.
Absolutely.
And YouTube don't pay you till you get 1,000 subscribers, which when I first started, you had to have 10,000 views for your channel, which is easier to get actually than 1,000 subscribers. People don't like to subscribe.
No, they don't.
People really don't like to subscribe to people that don't have a lot of subscribers. It's like, well, you ain't really big enough or worth me subscribing. You only got 30 or 100 people. I won't subscribe to you. Right. And so it's harder to get subscribed. Once you get rolling, people don't mind subscribing because you establish, they think, oh, well, hey, there's no problem, subscribe. But smaller people is hard. It took me a long time to get like my first 300 subscribers. I made a video about 300 subscribers. It was so hard.
Oh wow.
Right. Now I wouldn't even think about that, but you know, it was different. It was hard, you know. So to get to 1,000 subscribers is really hard to get noticed, you know, for most people, you know. So
I just remember when you was doing strictly voiceovers, when you was doing like I remember like the rise and fall of James St. Patrick.
Right.
I remember when you said Canaan. This had to be 2-3 years ago. I remember you said Canaan was still doing he was still doing math on his fingers.
Okay, we about to hit this link. Okay, look, man, look.
Yeah.
Go get TVs.
He was like, he got no inhibitions. Ghost talking about owning land. He talking about, I want to plow. On this next re-up, I'm getting all platinum. I'm trying to make my eyelashes platinum.
Small time thinking, hood thinking, you know what I'm saying? I just try to break it down in a funny way, you know what I'm saying? And show the difference, you know what I'm saying?
You see, John put them voiceovers were funny. Used to be Booger, used to be like Tommy in that Booger shit.
Yeah. Actually, that's what I would prefer to do. Actually, I don't actually like doing live streams, but for those who don't know this watching out there, I see I got around 90 people watching. So the reason I had to stop doing them as much is because Lionsgate, who is the parent company that owns Power, they took ownership of all of my over 100 videos, and it's not
you lying.
That's why I stopped. They flagged me for copyright infringement, but they didn't get mad and say take the videos down. We mad? No, they said leave the videos up. We just take all the money you make. So they did that to over 100 videos. They take all the revenue. Now I could have got mad and say, well, I'm gonna just take them down then, and ain't nobody gonna make no money. But then people wouldn't see them. And so some people may have never saw it and may want to have a good laugh or whatever. So I just leave them up, but I don't get any revenue for it. And every time I put in a video with an actor or footage, they flag my video content for copyright, and they take the monetization. That's why I have to do like draw it out or do something different or do these videos, because otherwise I'm like working for free. They like pimping me. You know what I'm saying? They like 2-Bit and I'm Tariq and shit. I gotta like be working for them. They taking all the money and shit. I'm like, oh shit, what I gotta do? I gotta try to get somebody against them. But that got nobody. And let me tell y'all something that's kind of crazy. So people, and this is a little off subject, but people talk about YouTube may do this or that. Well, here's the thing. The way the copyright works in a short, quick way is, so say Lionsgate sees the video and then they say, okay, they file a copyright against me. Now say YouTube does have a process where I can dispute it. But here's the thing. The dispute that I file goes to whoever filed the original claim. So if Lionsgate files me, I dispute, and my dispute goes to Lionsgate. Well, their mind was made up in the first place.
Right.
So they always deny it. No matter what I send as proof, no matter what I send as type or whatever, they always deny it. And then the next recourse is to get a lawyer and then go to court, which they know nobody's going to do. And so they do this to a lot of people. Some people, I guess, more than others, because I see other people use it and do this and that. I don't know, man. I just know what they do to me. Maybe they got something else going on, or they didn't see them or whatever. I don't know. But that's what happened with me. So that's why I don't do the voiceovers for this show as much or make as many videos, because it takes me so long. It takes me like 3 days to draw out the pictures and stuff, you know. So I miss a lot of that stuff, but that's why I can't do it. But
YouTube has flagged a lot of people, bro. Remember Willie D had that case. They shut his channel down. Do you remember that?
No, they shut Willie D YouTube channel down.
Shut it down. It's up now, but yeah, this was like 3-4 years. I think it was like 4 years ago.
Okay,
they shut him down, and he took him to court and everything. But it's like you said, Jay. That's really how corporations beat working class people, because it's not because they just win outright. No,
They got the money.
They got the money to go 15
lawyers
rounds.
on retainer already.
They got the money to go 15 rounds where you tired after a half a round.
Yep.
You can't swim as deep. What Mike Tyson say? He take you in the deep waters and then drown you. That's what corporations do.
Plus, they do it when they was doing it to me. They would do like 20 videos at a time, flag 10 videos at a time. Like it's over 100 videos. How can I do that? And then the way YouTube has it set up is if you get deemed for 3 copyright infractions, serious infractions, they shut your channel down for just 3. And then somebody flag you for over 100. And now you got to go to court, do this, do that. I'm like, man,
that's crazy. What they flagging them for, Jay? I'm learning from you now.
No, because I used the pictures. They said the pictures that I took was their,
intellectual property.
And so even though it wasn't their, I took those were my original pictures. They said that, and even though I didn't have audio and I'm telling my own version of the story, they felt that, and this is what they feel. Now, some things you use, YouTube will flag you because it's real. Like if I go and actually copy the video and then put it up or show an actual movie, YouTube would do it because that's actually, I'm trying to take somebody's actual work, didn't change it at all, didn't do anything at all, and just put it up, and now I'm getting paid off of it. That's different.
Right.
Whereas I took original pictures and then I'm telling it in my own unique way, the story, changing up a little, adding a little this, saying a little that, is not actually better than the show, in my opinion, or, people think or say whatever, but you could watch my video. It's not the same as the show. I mean, I guess I may be saying this and that, but it's not moving. It's not the actual images. So, it's not the actual show. But
my question, Jay, because I watch a lot of people with similar platforms or similar topic or content like yours. I wonder, are they bothering Mark Dark?
I don't know. I mean, when they originally first was doing it to me, I talked with him and he said they was doing it to him. I haven't talked to him since. That was like a year ago. So I don't know if they still do or not. I know he was frustrated at first. I know he still does it. Maybe he don't care or maybe they don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Queen Yasmin put, I would take every single video down. I'm with Queen. I'm with you, Queen. I would, I feel you. Yeah. You see that? She said, I would take every single video down. I'm with the sister, man. Cause that's,
but yeah, people like yourself wouldn't get that good laugh about counting on them fingers, man.
Well, I'm gonna come see you regardless. You feel me? Like you know what I mean? I'm gonna come. If
you saw it when it was first played, and some people that still watch this stuff, and I get comments from videos 2 years ago, and people be like, "Man, this cheered me up. This made my day." So I'd be like, "Well, whatever, leave it out there. At least somebody gets some smiles. I'm broke anyway, so fuck it. Pardon my French."
Hey,
but I ain't nobody. So I don't like to get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So what I just decided is I just won't use their stuff then.
Yeah, I see.
And so I just figure a different way. They actually make me become more creative. Because now I'm gonna think of a different way. Now I do it in the art way. Now I learn how to do with the hand and draw it out.
Right.
You're saying now I can do this. So if anything, all they're gonna do is make me evolve. I ain't gonna just keep doing the same thing like everybody else or doing what I was doing and then be worried that they could come back and take it from me.
Yeah, it's that's I know, but to me though, bro, because you're gonna make me not use no images at all. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? But I like
but it's a little more entertaining though. It helps to illustrate your video. So, it shouldn't be that way. It's not actually the same as taking the thing, you know what I mean? It's just helping to prove a point and illustrate. This is the thing. Lionsgate is one of the strictest people. So whether you're doing a movie or a show, You might want to see if they the parent company. Other people may not be as strict. Yeah, I can do that with other videos, but Lionsgate
ain't Lionsgate the boy. The one, the one they locked up, Lionsgate. That's
no, that's Weinstein Group.
Weinstein, he ain't with Lionsgate.
No, it was actually the Weinstein Group was the name of it. It was him and his brother. But they did a lot of stuff though. They produced a lot of good movies actually. But that's your shorty right there. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's my middle son, man. That's my middle son.
He don't give me hugs no more.
Yeah, I got a 21-year-old too, right? I got a 21-year-old too. So he only hit me up when he need bread. I'd be like, hey, you want money? Talk to your mama.
Right.
That's what right. Mama. She could handle that,
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Alter Ego. I've heard that before and heard people mention that. It's just unfortunate, man. I don't know how accurate it is or not. Wouldn't be surprising if things happen for people of color, but it is what it is. I know that, and I don't know if it's YouTube, because it could be a problem with us as a people, period, but we don't support each other as much. I can see white people sometimes make a channel and in 1 year have 20,000 subscribers and 50 people on Patreon and all kind of stuff in just 1 year, and they barely made 30 videos type stuff and doing things, and they just are quick to subscribe and hit likes and support each other and things. And boy, you try to get somebody to hit like, I could have 100 people watching and I barely have 20 likes. Like, why won't I even hit the like?
You be like you do.
Yeah, that's like free entertainment and you can't click a button.
You do be saying hit that like. Another thing I like to say this without being without getting too political. You can never go into good people. Listen, you can never go into another man's house and rearrange his furniture. Think about that. You can't go into nobody else's house and rearrange their furniture. The best thing that you can do, if you don't like the way the seats are arranged, go and build a house and then you can arrange the seats the way you want to arrange it.
Right.
That's what I would like for us to see us do. I would like for us to say, you know what?
Make our own platform.
We'll make our own platform. We don't have to deal with this. Just like Vlad TV. I'm sure you're aware of Vlad TV.
Oh yeah.
I stopped watching, but see, Vlad was always, you tell me if I'm wrong, Jay. Vlad was always borderline questionable anyway with some of them videos.
Right.
It didn't just start being like that. He had been suspect.
Right. I mean, because he really ain't one of them. And so in the end, you on the outside trying to set these dudes up. You getting millions off of them. You setting people up, getting people indicted, because here's the thing. You are smart enough to know that you're framing questions that are a trap. And if the people you're talking to are not intelligent enough to realize they're walking into a trap, you're setting them up.
Every time.
And he lets them smoke and get drunk or whatever before the interview, so people guard to be down. But the reason I bring that up is because Nori on Drink Champs was saying that he had told Vlad to come on his show because he'd been on Vlad's show. And Vlad said, yeah, but I'm not going to drink or smoke. And he like, oh, so you want to make sure you keep your senses aware so that you don't say nothing stupid, but you try to get everybody inebriated or something when they come on your show so they slip up and mess up. And see, the thing is, like, it's not really too many people of color that get the opportunity to interview all those people Vlad do. And like, I try to do more interviews and I reach out to people. Man, it's not easy to get the attention and stuff of people and people to do this and that. And you be one of their own.
Well, you know,
run and do that for him.
It's like you just said. It's like you just said, Jay. A lot of people want to mess with you when you establish. They don't want to take a chance when
because he got the millions now, so they go there.
Exactly. And my point with what I was making with Vlad was this, y'all. We built Vlad. We're the ones that made Vlad big. Like Jay was saying, support small businesses, support small Black businesses, support small channels. If you like, I subscribed to Jay automatically. Back in the day, I don't think you had that many, but I liked your content and I wanted to see you move forward. I wanted to see you advance. You know what I'm saying? So we built Vlad TV and he don't respect us.
No,
so
he don't.
The thing to do, Jay, is to move away from him and support somebody like you and say, look, Jay, don't do what he did and we'll stay behind you. It don't matter what type of content you're making. We're gonna get you your support so that you can keep this thing going.
Mm-hmm. And I try to do a lot of stuff. I ain't trying to say this or that, but I got health issues and things I try to do. And I try to put out this stuff, and like I get people to support on Patreon, but like people will delete on Patreon and stuff. I got some people, man, I don't want to get into that, but man, it's just crazy sometimes some of the stuff people say or do, and it's just unfortunate, man. It sometimes feel that's why the subscribe is important, because it doesn't make a person money, but it makes you look more established to get more interviews or better content and do all of that. And so when people don't do that, and then they wonder why stuff don't work, like I almost stopped doing it, period, when they took over 100 videos. I'm like, what's the point?
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Fan.
That's a lot. Yeah. And it was the most popular videos.
That's a lot of sweat equity, bro.
Exactly. It is. And also, if it wasn't for people like on the Patreon or memberships or stuff, or like y'all that comment frequently that I know, I probably would have quit, but I know I got people that is out there supporting me, so I want to keep going. But people wonder why a person stopped making the content or do this or that. Like they get burned out or give up. You all don't support them. You don't hit the like or subscribe or at least $1 or something. People, it's a job. Like if you see somebody consistently producing, then that's a job. And so it ain't easy, but
it is a job. Yeah, because editing is serious.
Right.
Editing is serious. My son has a channel. I throw a plug in there for my son.
Right.
Roma's Rad channel. My son that you just said, he makes videos, and I have to edit them joints, man. And it's a process, bro. It's a process.
Yeah, definitely. And like Vlad TV, man, like a lot of the people I try to reach out and stuff, they wouldn't probably do it, but they'll do a Vlad TV for free, and he ain't doing nothing but getting rich off of these people, getting them set up.
Culture vulture.
Culture vulture, man.
Culture vulture, bro.
For real.
Yeah, culture vulture. You know?
And the problem is, I used to watch Vlad because he gets good people.
He get real good people. Yeah. I watch him just like I watch you, bro, all the time. I was watching Vlad all the time because you can't help but watch him, Jay, because he get interesting. Freeway. Who else is talking to Freeway Rick Ross? Who else is talking to Lord Jamar? You know what I'm saying? Like people talking to them people like that, man.
Definitely. And I'm trying to actually switch to do more interviews. I've been working. Y'all don't see it because people don't respond, but it's hard. But I'm trying to book more interviews because that's something that they can't take away from me. And the interviews, and it doesn't get old because it's always somebody that can see and learn something or see this person or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've done 2 so far with Rolando Boyce from The Shy and Brandy Denise from Power. And, I try to do, a good interview and, get information, this and that. But I ain't trying to set nobody up.
Who is Rolando Boyce? There's some fine sisters on The Shy. Who is Rolando Boyce?
He is, he's Emmett's father. with the
Oh,
Bluetooth.
hey, the dude, he wasn't he the preacher on Trapped in the Closet?
Yeah, I talked to him about that too. And he actually was saying that the woman in that video that R. Kelly was with, that she played his wife in the video, he actually married her, and they're married to this day in real life.
Wait a minute, they met on that. Wait a minute, Jay. You saying they met on Trapped in the Closet? How many years ago was that? That's like what, 16 years ago?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
He met her 16 years ago, and they stayed in touch, and they are married.
Married to this day.
Wow. Hey, he had one of the funniest scenes in The Chi ever. When he showed up on the door, he said, "Hey, Jay," he said, "Your son have been staying with me, and if it's gonna be like this, I'm gonna need you to kick back all that child support I gave you from back in the day."
Hey, for real. She was still charging him child support, but kicked Emmett out the house. How you gonna collect child support when you kick the dude out the house? She was wrong for that one.
Bro, but Emmett was grown though, wasn't he?
Right.
He was grown.
No, he was only 17.
Oh, he was
bad casting because he is like 25 playing a 17-year-old. But yeah.
Hey, Emmett be on them, boy. Emmett be on them.
Right. I'm gonna show y'all this right quick, and then let me see. Let me show you this. This is on my playlist for The Chi. So if you go onto my home screen, this is The Chi playlist. Is he gay? But anyway, you can see right here. I split up the video, the interview, so it was over an hour, but you can see on the playlist right here when he talk about R. Kelly and his wife and Trapped in the Closet or whatever. So
I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this and give it a thumbs up because I like his character. He cracked me up when he showed up at the door. He said it so nonchalantly. He was like, "If it's gonna be the arrangement, I'm gonna need that money back." And he sipped on his coffee. I was crying.
I know, right? Some people were saying I should be his best friend in the next season. And I say, yeah, I could be his old war buddy. He'd say he was in Desert Storm in real life. Hey, said we could be old war buddies.
Talk to Lena Waithe.
For real. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can get up in there. Be a drive-by victim number 2.
Yeah. Talk to Lena Waithe.
Yeah. Now, a couple more things I'm gonna say right quick about this next episode, and then I'm gonna get out of here. And I do got a video I'm gonna play after this, my Power Book 2, episode 8 recap. I got it completed. Everybody already probably watched it. This a member that's been in my membership area or a Patreon member. Yeah. But I'll go ahead and see it. You already saw it?
I will.
Okay. Well, yeah. So yeah, and I got the link. If anybody is interested to memberships in the description box below. And also, I've been doing a little live stream for my members. So a lot of you guys didn't know I was doing this live stream because y'all ain't in the membership area or Patreon. But I was doing the live stream earlier this week. I think it was Monday. About, my little life drama series I be doing about the little stuff be going on, but you all check it on out if y'all are interested. So one of the things about this next episode I'm thinking about is why is Professor Sexy looking on the laptop of the Tejadas? What the hell is she doing? What is that all about? What is Professor Sexy? What is she trying to help Zeke by looking into his family? Because she sure was pulling up Lorenzo on that laptop for what? What is she gonna do? What can she do of all people?
Hey, you know what it is, Jay? That look, she recognized that ice cold, the ice box where Monet's heart used to be. When she looked at her, when she was talking to Zeke, when he almost called her Karen, she looked at her like,
that's true.
That's what I think. She probably is. And then with Jabari, with that professor he gonna go to her and be like, yo, it's something up with Tariq St. Patrick. And then, you know, she gonna start to put
two and two together and start thinking, huh? Hey,
put two and two together. That's what I think.
Right. Chris P. Yeah, this is separate. This is kind of subjective to say who the funniest comedian is. There's a lot of good people out there that got stuff. Right. It's hard to say one. I'll just say that Richard Pryor is the GOAT. You know,
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, and then everybody else come after that. But
my favorite comedian is Martin Lawrence.
Martin is dope, man. I like Martin. I like Martin a lot. Eddie, it's a lot of them out there. So, you know, I'm looking forward to this Coming to America too, and see how that turn out. It probably won't be as good as the original, but what could be. But you know,
yeah. You're not following that act, bro.
Right. Especially 30 years later, but
31 years later.
Right. Now he say Tariq will have to choose Monet or Effie next episode. That's why it's monster. Someone shows that they're a monster. Maybe Diana clips Effie to show Tariq when Monet pulls gun on Effie. That's a lot right there. So will Tariq have to choose Monet or Effie? Well, we know that Monet ain't gonna get killed.
Right. Right. We know that.
Right. Monet ain't gonna get killed. So if it comes down to that, Effie's a goner.
Done.
Right. So that's a wrap. And so I don't know how you got this as the monster part. Show that. I don't know. Now Diana clip Effie. I don't see that because they don't even know each other yet, let alone got the reason to shoot each other. I can see if maybe it was, I don't see Effie clipping nobody either, but maybe if she had a beef with Lauren, maybe since they didn't already kind of met and had a little beef, you know.
Big mad.
Right. Lauren gave up too. Didn't even for no reason. Tariq was trying to tell her it wasn't nothing going on, this and that. She just walked out, gave up, pissed for no reason.
So did. Just upset. And she got real hood when she got in the room. Did you see that, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
She was all prissy outside. As soon as she got in the room, what was that from the other week? You know what I mean?
Right. It's her damn mama and them was all around and stuff. And her mama is, stuck up. And what they said to Tariq, so I feel what your mama couldn't get out for the weekend. Shut your ass. She in there for murder. What you think she gonna come down to my school for parents weekend? Shut your dumb. I thought you was smart. Right. I thought you read books.
Right.
What book you read where they let somebody on trial for murder come to their kids' parents weekend?
Hey, Tariq need to recruit that hood chick that's in his class. Bruschetta.
Right. And she taking pills too, so she might be ready about that. Like, but she got a big ass mouth too, and she get it from her mama.
Yeah, that's who. If somebody was talking about Tiffany Haddish playing Monet, no, she wouldn't have played Monet. She'd have played Bruschetta's mama.
Yeah,
she'd went in the classroom like that. That's Tiffany Haddish is into power.
Right, that would be her perfect role right there, because that's basically who she was in Girls Trip. And that's basically who she is.
Yeah,
that's her stand up and everything, which her stand up is okay to me.
Yeah,
you know, she got one good stand up set, and after that, she got a lot. It is what it is.
I agree.
Yeah, comedy is subjective, so
it is just like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder.
Right. You say Dirty Diana gonna tell Monet about Tariq's note. Someone is sleeping with a teacher. With a student. That's true, but she don't know what the hell she was reading though. But she do run her mouth, and if she tell her that, would Monet think it's for Tariq or with Zeke or like? But they probably will bring that up because why else would they have her look at it and not do nothing with it? Hey, Mel Dub, man, I appreciate you for joining my membership area, man. Thank you. You get early access to videos, and I'm trying to do other stuff. So, you know, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying, but I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I just don't see how he gonna be able to make that work, man. Let's see, Tiffany Haddish, yeah, she too goofy to play Monet. Monet ain't broke a smile the whole damn show.
I don't know. She played a serious role in that movie with Kevin Hart when she was the night school teacher.
She wasn't serious. She was beating him up and put her little thick legs farted in between them. You just bust ass. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and go to night school. Now I'm gonna tell you how we do it. She said, "That's my Kevin Hart. I need to work on it."
Kevin Hart, man.
Now let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead and go to night school, all right? But I can't let her know what I'm doing, because if she know, she wouldn't want to be with me no more. I need to work on my Kevin Hart.
I thought he was gonna hook up with her at the end of the movie.
You did? That would have been a bad move, because old girl was fine. Then he quit the woman he was about to marry.
I gotta go back and look at her.
Oh yeah, I ain't about to leave her for Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is cool and all that, but oh girl, oh my goodness.
Tiffany Haddish was thicker than a bowl of grits now.
Thicker than a snigger.
He was thicker than a cold bowl of oatmeal.
Now, yeah, hey, I appreciate you, L-Dub. Now, another thing, what is Reek gonna do with this? I know we talked about 2-bit and all, but he talking about 50 G's. How you think he gonna be able to get 50 G? Do you think he gonna be able to come up with that, or do you think he gonna have to? I don't think he gonna come up with 50K. I think he gonna figure out some way to either talk his way out of it, talk his way down, talk something, or get him set of something. I don't see him handing over 50K somehow. Do you see him coming up with the money, or talking something, or doing something else?
Bro, like we said, with Choate, I'm not Choate, but Stanford on lockdown, he's not making that much bread. It's not going to be another Effie comes in and puts on a thong and then goes out and makes 100K
Start shaking it, flexing them tickle bitties.
Right, they got to investigate what's going on.
Right,
so he's gonna have to step outside of that school, and when he does that, now he steps on the Tejada family's territory, and he also steps on Guap, and then he got Kane out there. So he gonna, hey bro, he gonna have to talk his way out of this one, because I don't think he's ready to go out there and be a corner boy like he should have been.
Exactly, because it's like any other job. If
right
goes to it, right. You don't start off being the kingpin.
Nah, you don't start off in management.
Right. You got people working for you, and you don't even know what the hell you're doing. Like, it ain't gonna work.
Not even in the wire.
No, it's just not realistic. Mm-hmm. But you talking about investigate? That's a good segue, because we see in the trailer my boy Laz Alonso, and he's sitting in there talking about what happened with this gangbanger that was killed and made to look as if it was an accident. For you all that don't know who Laz Alonso is, some people say he looked like Omari Hardwick Ghost. I guess because he black with a beard. I guess he got a little similarities, but he's mostly on The Boys as Mother's Milk. But he was on this next episode for Power coming up, and it seemed like he was a detective or something, because he's trying to figure out what's up. He ain't buying that this dude just drowned. He like, nah, somebody here is really a killer and gangster, killed dude and made it look like that. So now he about to start bringing some heat and investigating. Is he a cop, a fed? He worked for the school? Do you think they gonna find these cameras? And was Tariq right? Like somebody said, well, if your roommate parents bought the building, you would know. Not necessarily. If your roommate's parents owned the McDonald's, would you know what damn cameras work in the restaurant?
Absolutely. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Laz Alonso auditioned for the ghost part.
That's what's up. I ain't know that.
Yeah, I was somebody I forgot where I saw that at, but yeah, Laz Alonso. I can't see Laz Alonso playing ghost.
Right. You think he worked for the school, or is he a cop or what?
My bad, I was off subject. Yeah, he worked. I think he's some kind of authority. You know what I'm saying? He's some kind of cop or fed. They either one are all hella bad. They all the same, but he's an authority, a cop or something. You know what I mean? And Mother Milk is a hilarious name. That's like
no,
the name that I think is more hilarious is Cream Corn off of Black Dynamite.
Cream Corn, right. I forgot about that one.
Somebody call you Cream Corn, them is fighting word.
Right. Same as Mother's Milk. What you just called me?
Mother's Milk? What you trying to say?
Right.
Yeah, I believe he's an authority figure. He's somebody they done brought in a special investigator, you know. And again, that goes back to what we were talking about. That just shows that school is gonna be up under scrutiny, and you're not making no bread slanging in no environment like that, because they're gonna have undercover cops. They're gonna have this. They got Laz Alonso coming in. They're gonna start listening, and the first person they're going to look for is Tariq St. Patrick, because
the only black student,
and his family is known. That the feds already halfway think that Ghost was a kingpin, or at least Tox is a kingpin.
That's a good point. Yeah. So that ain't looking good. Plus, that's really messing him up, because now he can't move the weight. And he can't pay his mother's lawyer. Plus, Braden done with him with the app anyway.
He gonna have to rob somebody. If I'm him, I'm getting with 2-Bit. Like, bruh, let's hit a lick or something. Me and Cannon,
I'm broke too. Right, you need to rob a bank.
Yeah, I got another skill in my criminal bag. It's robbing. It's hitting licks. Now I don't know no kid. Maybe we can go back to choke, and I can, you know.
Hey, for real. You say 2-Bit might be a Tommy version for Tariq, like he was for Ghost. The only difference is he don't respect Tariq.
Right.
There's no mutual respect. So, like, you can't work for somebody that you know you can rob at any time. Like, why would you take him paying you out when you can take it off?
Exactly.
Why would you listen to him when you know he can't really do nothing like you? He can't fight, he can't kill, he can't do nothing, but you about to live. He ain't that smart to be, you know what I'm saying? He learning the game too. Like 2-Bit know the game better than him. So like,
you saw 2-Bit told him, wipe the bat down, you stupid fool.
Right. So, you know, and then again, 2-Bit, you see what he did to his best boy Spank.
Absolutely.
So, you know, what would he do to a weak WAK?
And how disrespectful is he to wear his father's watch? Now, you know, that's my dead pops. And you're going to have his, bro, we have to fight. You better give him my dad gave me, I'd have done like life. I'd done like Eddie Murphy in life. My daddy gave me that watch.
Right. Let my daddy watch.
Right.
He got it. That ain't my daddy watch.
Right. This ain't it. For nothing.
But yeah, for real though, man. He definitely had him for that. Let's see. On this right here, so he gonna be in 2 episodes for those that don't know. Monster and then episode 10, the last 2 episodes.
That's 2-Bit.
No, Laz Alonso.
Oh, Laz Alonso.
Yeah, Sam Santana. So we'll see what he brings to these last 2 episodes. I don't know if he gonna catch whoever did it, Tariq, or well, he ain't gonna catch 2-Bit. So it'll be interesting unless Tariq tell that 2-Bit did it.
Wouldn't it be a plot twist if Laz Alonso worked for one of the Tejadas, almost like Sandoval worked for Lobos?
That would be something right there. It would be messed up though, because like you say, it'd be the same type of thing because they use already too many parallels. But that would be a trip though, and it would be perfect for Tariq to get away with it, because otherwise he showed it in the midge on his knees because if they end up start to investigate,
It's over for Tariq.
yeah, unless they give him the alibi with the Tejadas that he was at the game with them the whole time type thing. That would be the only thing that could possibly save him if they come at him, because he would have that alibi.
True that. And them kids out there in college, man, they suburban college. Somebody done, as soon as they put a little pressure on them, we're gonna put you in the lockup. You're going down for 5 years. You're gonna be some big Debo's maid.
Yeah, that's what's gonna make them start to snitch though.
Oh, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
For real.
You know what they do to little boys like you up in there?
Speaking of that, getting ready to turn this head out. But for those that don't know, on Twitch, every weekend I do a movie night and I stream live movies on Twitch. I can actually play the movies. Now I don't have it the full screen like that, but you can see I'm playing it on my TV watching. I do commentary, something I can't do on YouTube.
Right.
So if you follow me on Twitch, you'll get to see on movie nights I do different stuff. Right now I've been streaming Power, but I'm gonna stream a movie this Saturday. You ever seen Let's Go to Prison?
Is that the joint with Kevin Hart and
That's funny. That's Get Hard.
there you go.
That's funny too. But no, Let's Go to Prison is with Dax Shepard and Will Arnett. And it actually came out a while ago, about maybe almost 10 years ago. I didn't see it until recently. This movie is funny as can be to me, man. And it's got some different stuff. It got McBride in there. And I mean, it's prison, so it's going to have a lot of the typical prison stuff. But the way it is, it's just a little different. It's funny how they put it together. And I'm going to go ahead and stream this Saturday. And then, of course, Saturday night, I'm going to go ahead and stream Power. But, yeah, this was at the strip club. Right. So basically, this is about Dax Shepard, who is the main character. That's him right here. And he was basically a troubled youth. And the judge always sentenced him and gave him like hard time or whatever, like a lot of time. And so by the time he'd been to jail a couple times, he's basically taken his animosity towards the judge. And so he got a plan that he's going to get revenge on the judge. But the judge died 3 days before he got out of jail. And so he couldn't get revenge. So he decided the next best thing he can do is to get revenge is to set up the judge's son, which is Will Arnett. And he's a rich kid and don't know none of that stuff. And he get him set up, go to jail. And then to continue to make his life horrible, he gets himself thrown back in jail just so he could be in jail with him and make his life horrible and all kind of stuff. It's crazy. And it's a type of comedy. It's not no politically correct comedy type stuff. It's it's some straight up crazy stuff, but it's all right. So might go ahead and throw that on Saturday on Twitch. And of course at midnight when Power is available, I always stream Power there. And so, and also on Twitch, that Mike Tyson fight, I had that on there. It's still on there. When you see Nate go night. You see Nate go night. That's on there.
Snoop on there singing.
Right. And so, for everybody out there, check it out. I try to put a little different stuff out there, whatever. So, Keith Ritchie, what's up? And you want to say anything before we get up out of here, brother? I appreciate you for holding it down when my internet crashed, man.
Nah, man, look, one thing I want to say, man, is keep doing what you're doing, brother. I appreciate you having me on here. I really enjoyed your followers, man. I was just doing what you did. I was doing a portion of what you did. I was reading the comments, man, just different comments, and you know, like I said, it was cool, man. It's a cool group, real adult, real laid back, and you know, they have some real insightful and real good questions. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'll come back on with you, my brother.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. You're more than welcome, man. And you know, like you say, man, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there watching. Like you say, you all are a very intelligent, insightful group, and you got a lot of good questions. And also, it's a good community, man. You guys are positive, starting to get to be friendly and joke with each other in the comments, as well as enjoying what I got to say and this and that. And I like that, to have a good meeting place for everybody and a good positive spot. You know, the internet can be cruel and people got nasty stuff to say and trying to come at people. So I'm glad this ain't one of those spots, at least.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is the spot, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it. It.
Jay's Boom Boom Room.
Let me tell you about Jay Boom Boom Room. Okay, y'all don't know nothing about Jay Boom Boom Room. Okay, boy, go on over there and take that trash out. Martin, he told him take that up. Boy, go on over there and take that trash out. Now, let me tell you about Jay's Boom Boom Room.
Yeah, so you got another new member, Jay, man. Somebody.
Hey, there we go, man. I appreciate you all, man. And hey, I guarantee you, when you watch my life drama video series, you're gonna learn something that you had no idea, and you're gonna be surprised. But you know, I guarantee that you all will be shocked when you watch that. You will not know or expect to hear what I'm gonna say in that. So, and I'm not saying that to tease or to get you. I'm just saying, you know, you'll be surprised at some of the stuff I had to say and what I got to do and go through. So anyway,
hey Jay, where you real quick before you go? Where's that video with the brother, Yolanda Ross's image dad?
Yeah, it's on my Shy homepage. I'll show you right quick. You want me to do an impersonation? You got to ask me what impersonation you want me to do. Let me know what it is. Which one? I just tried to do my Ray's Boom Boom Room. I guess you ain't like that one, huh?
Hey,
Ray Boom Boom Room. I say, why only pie? You don't want to know why only pie.
Why we got to drive for some pie? Why we got to keep driving for some pie? I want some of that.
But why he got the recipe for the white only pie? You know he ain't got no damn recipe for that. How he got the recipe for some Negro pie?
How about some Negro pie?
Some Negro pie.
You say 15 miles up the road.
That what?
He said, I didn't know white folks were serious about pie down here.
Right. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm from New York. Let's talk turkey. Okay.
Right,
How much is it gonna cost to turn them white only pies into some Negro pies?
Some Negro pies. I'll make you Negro pies.
Right.
You say 15 miles that way, huh?
You don't know nothing about the Boom Boom Room.
Right. Tell it right.
Bread. Dirty Sacks. I ain't really do a Dirty Sacks impersonation. You picked the one thing I ain't made. I should make Dirty Sacks.
Jay, you know what you ought to do? You ought to do when they got your boy Donovan mad up in the courtroom when he said
Milk Dud was starting to melt, boy.
He said somebody should shut your motherfucking mouth. Donovan, hey, Donovan.
Right. You trying to take down good cops.
Right.
Like you to make me sick.
Right. And then
make my run.
Waterhead Terry said, see, angry black man. Ghost is like,
I see. And then he damn near fell for it.
He sure did. When he got up on there, I didn't kill Greg.
Right. Oh, you calling him Greg now, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Sachs is like a terrorist. White terrorist up to call him Vanilla ISIS. Vanilla Ices.
Hey, rest in peace. What about Charlie Murphy when he hey, that was another thing that was unbelievable.
Crackhead.
Charlie Murphy, a crackhead guard. How he gonna stop swole ghosts from lifting weights?
Right. I made a video about that. YouTube blocked it. I couldn't even play that at all. I put it on my website though.
They probably blocked it because he passed. You know, YouTube is weird.
I put the actual video footage in there.
Oh, you put the video footage?
Yeah, I actually got the video footage in there, him getting beat. And they
hey, that was graphic too, Jay.
That was graphic though, but hey, it was funny. Bees on. You wanted to get the Yammy, you know I love you, Yammy. You know he's going to be there for you. Pause in the boom boom room. Oh, you try and tell me, Tasha, you said to me, I just wanted to do nail and put the junior in school. I put the junior in school and you do it to me, dirty boss. It down like you do it all the time. You the quimping. You quimping and you do it. Ay, caramba.
Hey, Jay, did you see Lobos? You remember when Lobos, he was messing with him? They was like, so Lobos, do you know anything about do you know anything about these murders? And he was like, can I go back?
I go back to my room. Why do a little coconut? Huh? You think I gave away my little coconut?
Hey, man, I'm sorry. We get ready to go. He was one of my favorite characters, though, man. That dude was funny as all get out, man.
Yeah, Lobos is funny. Crispy. You want Uncle Clifford? This is Uncle Clifford. Rule 22.99. Always go and get on that pole and shake that ass and split half with Uncle Clifford. This is P Valley. Now, Tariq, I need to put his ass on the pole because they don't know how to make no money on the street. I'm going to show him how to shake them cheeks. He going to be needing to know some type of skill pretty soon because he going to get busted.
Right. And cheeks clapping.
For real.
Lobos was the best. Mr. Aldigo said Lobos was my favorite. He was my favorite connect, man. He told Angela, you shouldn't be worried about anything but pleasuring a rich man. I was like, this dude is wild, man.
Right. You know, I can have you spread out, and you please it, and you it's really good. I did make it you do this. That's all that you need. Believe in this.
He told Tommy, if you don't kill Ghost, I'll kill you and her and the dog. And
hey, hold up. They're not doing the killing my dog now. Hey, hold up. You're only gonna kill one bitch. You can't kill them both now.
Right, you can't kill two of them.
Right. You rather break with one now. I can get rid of one. You can't get paid. This is Christmas time. You can't cancel Christmas on 2 for 1 now. I know they got the Black Friday deal, but that's not one of them, all right? To say impersonate Biscuit when he was trying to get Ghost in jail. I think I did do that in the video. I can't remember. What did I say?
He said you got this fluffy. He said you got this fluffy baby seal eye.
That's from I think that's from what you call it. Let's Go to Prison.
Hey man, that's what he said in Let's Go to Prison.
I think so. Some baby duck. You ever been as soft as a baby duck on the side of a beach or something? And squeezed it.
Man,
and he had nothing but taco meat on his chest, looking gross.
Did he break his wrist or what, Jay? I never.
Oh,
Biscuit.
Oh yeah, he broke his wrist for trying to grab his his biscuits without asking. Look, that's the baby duck. Taco meat, not little baby duck is it. And I like Shy McBride in this role. Of course, I don't like when they always got the brothers doing this, but he actually stole the scenes in the movie. He killed this damn movie, boy.
Really?
It really, he killed this movie, man. He the star of the movie, man. He killed it. Now, I don't get too graphic into the other stuff, thankfully. So that's why it's still comedy, but they joke around it and things. But it's crazy.
That's my man from Hoodlum.
Yeah.
I'm Jada Bear's brother, and I can't go no further.
Well, let me see. I'm Eleanor Gordon. Let me get a hold of Mr. Speaker.
Oh, Mr. Speaker, I love when he said
Mary.
hello.
Mary.
He said hello.
Mary didn't hurt nobody. They could marry.
Hello, Mr. Speaker. He was the father in Roll Bounce too, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he been in a lot. He was also an Undercover Brother.
He was.
Shy McBride he been around. He good actor.
He's a real good actor. He was in Paid in Full too. He was the laundry. He was who Ace worked for. Remember?
I ain't seen Paid in Full in a minute. But he been around. Let's see. Yeah, Shy been around, but yeah. I ain't seen Paid in Full in a minute. Yeah, he was in iRobot. 68 credits.
I remember he was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes, yeah, he was. Golden Boy. Paid. Let's Go to Prison. Paid in Full was how long ago? That was in the 90s, wasn't it?
No. Paid in Full. When was Paid in Full? It wasn't in the 90s.
Paid in Full.
I think it was in 2005, maybe.
Let's see. Yeah, he was Pip. Yep, 2002.
Okay.
Damn, I thought it was 98.
Yeah, it was close to the 90s. It was relatively close, but I just remember him. He was the one who Ace was working for.
Right. Yeah, I probably ain't seen that since probably 03.
That's another funny movie.
Yeah. iRobot. Well, hey, man, it's been great. Just stick around before we get up out of here. I'm about to end this broadcast, and maybe we have to do this again, man. It was real chill, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Hey, I appreciate you allowing me to speak to on your platform and to your people, man. Y'all, hey, peace and love. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Don't forget about Kwanzaa, December 26th to January 1st. You know, and y'all be well, man. Be easy.
There you go, man. And before I go, let me say this last thing. Hey, this is Jay Exotic. Thanks for that donation. I had a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. Forgot to play that earlier for everybody for their support. So with that being said, I'm up out of here. Peace. Y'all take it easy. And about.